Yeah, that was June 4th. He lasted just a third of an
That's
inning.
good.
Got roughed up for 5 runs. The next night, he goes in, pitches
That's
1
good.
2/3, and struck out a couple and didn't give up a run.
And that looks good.
Quick throw to first. Goodwin back in with a head-first slide.
All right, we have a runner at first, 1 away, and full count for Moncada.
Funkhauser showing a real nice, quick feet on the mound there, getting that ball over to Harold Castro. Almost gets Goodwin here.
It was it's Garcia, Godwin, Moncada, Abreu, Grandal, so on and so forth. Well, I mean, it'll become more relevant as it happens.
Another payoff. There goes Goodwin. It's chopped to
Hey,
second.
Kenny.
On the charge, Willie Castro.
I'm doing good. How you doing?
Handles Moncada.
They'll have 2.
Because Goodwin was in motion, he reaches second, but there are 2 away. You and I talk a lot about
Just going to make sure we sound all right.
but also getting the first batter of the inning.
That sounds
So
good.
vital. Funkhauser
Good to hear. Glad to hear,
did that
Kenny.
here in the first. You get out of this.
All right,
first
2 down here in the
take
first
that
with the
deep
runner at
breath,
second.
feel
Now
like,
up is Jose Abreu.
I'm about ready. I'm set. I'm in my rhythm.
Well, he's got a little bit of work.
Hopefully
to do
everyone's
here
doing
with
quite
Jose
well. Sorry
Abreu
about
in
the small
batter's
delay
box.
there. What up,
Got a-
Space? How's it going?
Solid approach in the batter's box. He's a guy that hits the fastball the opposite way, really pulls
We
breaking
pile on
balls.
some likes early.
If you're Funkhauser,
Start work
wanna
tomorrow. What are you
crowd
doing
him,
for work, Kenny?
with some good two-seam fastball and hopefully try to jam him on the inside part of the plate.
0-1, do Abreu.
Two-seamer working well for him at 96, 0-1.
Like that spot right there, painting that pitch.
Oh, you're cleaning, doing some
96 on
janitorial
the
work?
inside. That's where you have to live.
It's always
against
fun.
Abreu. You don't want him
Try to get some likes
extended.
on here.
He's a
Get
guy,
some
when he
people
gets
in here. That
extended,
always helps
he
push the
really
video
does
out, I think.
major damage in the
I don't really know what
gaps,
does
opposite
that,
field
but I
power.
don't know. Yep, you're getting paid? Hell yeah.
Hits in the series
You
for
got big
Abreu,
plans with your
2 of
money?
them doubles.
Buy a fancy watch?
On the ground to third, Isak
Should be
Perez.
the third out of the inning.
Throw out Jose Abreu.
Hey, there we go. Much better than yesterday. Much better than
15 pitches
yesterday.
in his first major league start to get through Chicago's first inning.
Oh, is this his first major league start? Well, hey, good job for Funkhauser. Just save it up, man. Buy yourself some candy or something. You got 1 week of school left? Oh boy, I bet you're excited. For the Rodon is pitching for the White Sox today. For the Tigers, it'll be Grossman, Cameron, Cabrera, Haas, Goodrum, Paredes, Castro, Rogers, and Harold Castro. So I know Scope was supposed to play, but he has left hand soreness after he got hit yesterday, so he's not playing. So I'd imagine he's just getting a day off just to be safe. So yeah, we'll see how we do today. Hopefully, hopefully better than yesterday. So, but yeah, Grossman, Cameron, Cabrera to lead it off. Grossman, Cameron, Cabrera, followed by Haas, then Goodrum, and it'll be nice when we get guys like Candelario back, and yeah. You having eggs? What kind of eggs are you having? Like a sunny side up, scrambled? It's commercial break right now. I apologize. What the hell is it?
Beautiful day, good-looking crowd here in Detroit.
Who,
The
Monroe?
series wrap up before the Tigers hit the road in Kansas
Or
City and
Goodrum.
Los Angeles against the Angels.
Oh, 7. Thank you, guys. We're almost to 10.
Hinch's
Almost to
Sunday
halfway to
afternoon
the
lineup as
goal.
Cameron moves up and bats second. Nico Goodrum bats fifth. Willie Castro, 270.
We could use a big someone to break up today.
Harold Castro.
Oh,
the
Buck
number
Farmer.
9
Yeah, I
spot.
can't believe they brought
Lefty
Sunny
on
Side Up.
lefty
That's always good.
there.
Yeah, I really can't believe they
And
brought Buck
Carlos
back up.
Rodon takes the mound today. Got a 1.96 ERA. You see the record there, 5-2. He's been doing it with the firm fastball that gets up to 100 miles per hour. He does throw that slider quite often, not for strikes.
This could be a weird game for us
He
today.
really
I don't
relies
think
on
we're going to
guys
do well
chasing
batting
that
till
pitch
he's
out
out of the
strike
game.
zone. The Tigers will have to be patient in the batter's box, and they have to hunt that dead red. That would be that fastball.
All right, Grossman to lead it off for the Tigers. Let's see how we do. Rodon pitching.
For us today.
0-0 score, bottom of the first.
It's a pretty good example of a disciplined hitter for the most part. Swung
Nah,
and missed.
1-1.
0-1. Rodon.
Or 0-1. Sorry, I don't know why I thought there was a ball already.
0-2 with an ERA of right around 3.5.
Hasn't got much run support, Shep, in his last few outings. That can bode well for the Tigers.
0-2.
Hopefully the offense is able to get to him and make it difficult for their offense to get.
Hopefully everybody's
Really
quite
is
well
a
today.
good story of what he's been able to go through, the challenges that he experienced with injuries, and the high
Here's the 0-2 from
expectations that
Rodon.
he's starting to live up to.
Fouled it away.
Grossman back. Rodon was a first-round
It would be
pick
nice
for
to
the
see
White Sox
Grossman
in
get going
2014,
again.
third overall.
It seems like whenever he's hitting well, the
10 picks
offense
later,
around
for
him
example,
starts
the
hitting well.
Nationals
So
Trey Turner. So
it'd be
people
nice if he could set the
second-guess
table, or at least get like a good long at bat here. But you know, I mean, Rodon's really good.
Issues with
So
injuries, and then of course has really thrived.
what up,
this
Eddie?
year.
Ball 1.
1-2 to Grossman.
So 1-2 now.
Slider that I'm talking about there. He likes to throw that slider down at the back foot of the right-handed hitters, which the Tigers are going to throw a lot of right-handers at him today.
It's a good starting staff for the Chicago team. There's no doubt about that. We've talked about it, and what a big reason they're at 40 wins on the season.
Yeah.
Grossman strikes out.
Well, Grossman didn't like that call.
Well, he's not happy about it either. Usually you don't see Robbie Grossman that animated.
Well, he trusts what his eyes saw there, Shep, and that ball there for me too starts over the inner part of the plate, and then it breaks.
Yeah, that's a
little
strike,
bit
dude.
Inside. I mean, it's a paint job though, and if you're Robbie Grossman, he prides himself on being patient in the batter's box, getting a good pitch, and trusting what he sees. And right there,
Hopefully
it
space.
didn't work in his favor.
Just be nice if we don't look as bad as we did yesterday. That was pathetic yesterday. Anyway, so there'll be one away now in the bottom of the first. Now up is Daz Cameron.
Let's go.
Well, you and I had a chance to chat with a number of them before the game today. It was, first of all, it's a blast just shooting the breeze with them, but also
Strike 1.
refocused.
Yes.
You know, forgetting what happened yesterday as quickly as possible to move on.
You know what, Chip? We had a great conversation today with.
Yeah, you can't dwell on you can't dwell on yesterday.
Kind of understands
Fuck.
the game and
2-2
excited
or
about
1-0-2.
being back up in the big league, but not only just being here and want to be productive and help this team win games.
Hopefully we get something going here in the first. I don't know though, because if this guy settles in, it's gonna be it's gonna be one hell of a game for us.
I enjoyed it. It was Akil Baddoo,
1-2.
Daz Cameron, you and I, and George Lombard came over after a little bit. George Lombard giving us some life lessons, not just about baseball, but about life a little bit. And Daz Cameron will say this, you know, these guys wear these
1-2 count, one out, bottom of the first, 0-0.
thick calves. I couldn't believe
So at least we were able to get through the inning without giving much up.
George Lombard. This one,
Oh, maybe that'll droop.
Adam
Nope.
is there to make the catch, and there's 2 away.
2 down.
Speaking of the Chicago defense, it's brought to you by American.
Cabrera's up with
Farming.
2
Brian
away.
Goodwin played in center last night. He's in left today. Danny Mendick with his 11th start at shortstop. Yasmani Grandal, his first start at first this year. And Zach
These
Collins,
guys murdered
who
us
caught
yesterday. That was
Carlos
bad.
Rodon's
We
no-hitter
got to
against Cleveland
somehow
earlier
get
this
some
year
shit going today to get an
behind the
upset.
dish.
Starts here. I think if Cabrera can hit this ball out of the ballpark, or at least just get like a long double or something, then
Miguel Cabrera is fresh off a day off.
good day off.
1 for 4 Friday night in a start.
He's
numbers
got a good
against
career versus
Carlos
Rodon.
Rodon in his
Jesus,
career.
7 for 15, 2 homers. It's actually really good numbers off a guy who's a pretty
They
solid
play him
pitcher.
straight away. Swing and a miss
Yeah.
at the first offering.
And Shep, those numbers you speak of Miguel Cabrera, his success against Rodon, it's 7 for 15, 2 home runs. He does have 6 strikeouts, but Miggy obviously sees the ball well.
Ah, fuck right
Hard
at a guy.
shot to Yohan Moncada. Practiced a lot of those before the game today. When we come back, it's a special day for Kyle Funkhauser and his
Damn.
family. Johnny Kane, we'll talk to him after this.
Yeah, he hit it pretty well. He tagged the ball pretty well. It just kind of, right where a guy was standing, and he got the easy ground out. Grandal, Eaton, Angle. Grandal, Eaton, and Angle do up here in the top of the second. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 for the White Sox. Let's see if Funkhauser can keep them neutralized in the top of the second. Commercial break. It'll be back on in like 5 minutes. I would imagine anyway. So, yeah, that's all right. Hey, that's a much better start to the game than it was yesterday, I would say. Other than the fact that we scored runs, I believe, in the first or second inning. So we'll see how that plays. But as long as we don't give up, a 5 spot here in the second, this is a much better game. That was a theme yesterday for the Tigers. It was how many times are we going to give up 5 runs in the game? Bleh. But yeah, I don't know. Only 7 likes. Appreciate it though. Pretty sure people are coming in, getting the link, and just leaving. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stop putting the link up if the likes don't start. It's just like, well, come on, guys. If you're going to use that link there, at least leave a like. Yeah, I think I should stop putting it.
Miller Lite report. We're in the friends and family section, and we have the Funkhauser section. This is Matt Funkhauser, older brother. Got to be proud of Kyle out there, right?
Definitely, man. His first big league start. A little nervous, but managed around that walk and had a good inning.
Are you nervous, or is he nervous?
I'm definitely way more nervous than he is, man. Look at him out there. He's first pitch out again. That a boy.
There we go.
Look at this guy.
Somebody catch it.
No,
Dude.
Maybe a couple years ago.
They got to communicate a little better. There's one away.
Seeing how his demeanor is, he's ready to go.
What's he like? I mean, I actually had my brother at the game yesterday, and if somebody
Be right back,
asked me
though. I
to
got blown
describe my
nose.
brother, well, I was saying he's a man of few words, but the guy knows what he wants to do. So how would you describe Kyle?
Very laid back, chill guy. Yeah, great with my daughters. Great uncle. Just a dude that's fun to hang out with for sure.
I know there was a story written earlier this year. It talked about kind of his fighter's mentality, you know what I mean, to make sure he's got an opportunity, does everything he can to stay at this big league level. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I mean, coming out of college as a starter, he was hoping to be a starter his whole career. He kind of got tossed and turned and ends up in the bullpen, and he kind of had that, I got to deal with it. I got to buckle down. I got to do what I got to do to play because I love this game, and he's taking it this year and with the biggest of open arms, and he's running with it.
Yeah, no question. Are you a White Sox fan, or were you?
I had to get rid of all my White Sox gear and trade it in for some Detroit stuff as soon as he got drafted. So it's extra special when he beats the Sox. All my buddies at home are Sox fans. So,
Well, if they're watching, you got any message for them?
another one. There you go. Yeah, you better not let Funk start against you again because he's rolling. Atta boy!
He's rolling. Quick shot of Kyle's girlfriend, Steph, here as well. So good to see the whole family here. And look out for Funkhauser. He's dealing today, boys.
Hey, Johnny, the big brother's got it. What did he teach Kyle Funkhauser from the little brother
Before I
aspect?
let you go, Shep wants to know, being a big brother, what did you teach him? I mean, are you taking any credit for what's happening here?
Let's just say I taught him the up and in wiffle ball fastball. So whatever he takes from that and applies out here, I can run with it. I'm cool.
That a baby.
That's good
Right.
stuff.
That a baby. Big brothers
There you
never
go.
let the little brothers win at anything, so he's made him into a great one. Thanks a lot, Johnny. Good stuff. And thanks to Matt.
I don't know.
Let's hope it continues here for Kyle.
People are probably busy. I don't know, Kenny. It's a Sunday afternoon, and it's like
and Eaton and now
it's like I don't know about by where you're at. It's like 80 degrees out where I'm at, so it's probably just really nice weather everywhere. I don't know. I'm not too worried about numbers.
fouled away. It's
People will watch it if they want to.
Jeff, that's a 98-mile-per-hour fastball. Hey, but let's just take a look here at the
Yeah.
outfield here.
Like I
guys.
said, people are
Guys,
just
Cameron
busy,
is the
Kenny.
head
People,
phase.
you know,
The
like
ball's
Chase,
sitting
he's been
over
recovering.
the
Are you feeling any better,
infield,
dude?
the shortstop, second base, but he's
Like
also
physically
the
at
ball's
all?
over the right fielder and left fielder. And if you're Grossman, you gotta let Des Cameron catch it. You saw them both saying, "I got it, I got it."
Two
But
down,
a lot
though,
of
in the
times,
inning.
You can't hear each other, but you gotta let the center fielder have priority.
Funkhauser having a pretty good start to this game. That should be the third out as long as nobody drops it. There we go. Physically, yeah.
1, 2, 3. Matt Funkhauser and his
Did you get a
staff
concussion, though?
Fired up and giving a thumbs up.
There we go. 1, 2, 3, it goes. Let's head to the bottom of the second. It'll be Haas, Goodrum, and Paredes. Haas, Goodrum, Paredes in the bottom of the second. No score. Yeah, this is a much better game already than yesterday. This shit was already over yesterday. It'd be nice if Kyle could go like 3 or 4 innings today, or at least 4 innings. Hell, maybe he pushes it and goes 5. I don't know. I mean, he hasn't given, he's been pitching quite well so far. The walk, that's been really his big, that's really been it. Just throw strikes, dude. But yeah, we'll go to the bottom of the second. It's a commercial break. Yada, yada, yada. Haas, Goodrum, and Paredes. Haas time. Yeah, it is. Hey, we're at 10 likes at least. There you guys go. I appreciate that. That'll at least help you start maybe get the stream out there a little bit. It's a dead ass stream today, though.
Tickets for all June home games at Comerica Park are on sale right now. Be here when the Cardinals and the Astros come to town. Tickets start.
That's all right. That's why most people don't get to be mods.
Tigers.com/tickets today. St. Louis playing catch-up in the NL Central because of what the Cubs and Brewers are able to do.
But again, it's also the summertime, so it's weird streaming in the summer.
7 pitches.
My best numbers always come in the fucking fall, winter.
The last inning.
Yeah, very efficient.
0-1 for Haas.
Good quality pitches, Chip.
I like that both of these pitchers work really good paces. Like Rodon even throws out of the stretch, which I appreciate.
For 3 yesterday.
Gets
under this one and pops it up on the right side of the infield.
Neither one of these guys are weirdos who take like 30 minutes to fucking pitch. Which is a quality that's underrated. You don't understand. We're in the bottom of the second with 1 away, and it's 17 minutes. Do you know how long it took to get to this point yesterday? 58 minutes.
Yeah, it was one of those pitches, Chip, that it's really tough to pick up. It's got some late break in the strike.
Just so you
just
think of it like
more efficient and effective because of that firm fastball that he has. 100.
Yeah, yesterday was a crazy game.
As a hitter, you feel like you have to get to that pitch in a hurry.
I think there was like a 30-minute inning in between in the top of the second.
It's interesting.
Yesterday
during the Milwaukee series, we had a similar graphic.
Here's Goodrum against Rodon.
Barnes's cutter was in there. It's no longer in.
0-1.
Got beat up pretty good yesterday, even though
that'll be ball 1.
But
1-1 for Goodrum.
You're on a list with Jacob deGrom and you're a pitcher, you should feel very proud.
Yes, you should.
He's amazing.
Let's see. 1 away, bottom of the second, no score.
It's 1-1 to Nico Goodrum.
There really hasn't been anything in this game yet except just pitching.
Zach Collins. Goodrum has really had the first
1 and 2
games off. He was a pinch hitter Friday night. Went 0 for 1 and drew a walk as well. But they're trying to get this bat going a little bit. Struggling.
I'm not going to be surprised if he strikes out here.
1-2. And he strikes out for out number 2.
2 down. Now up is Paredes.
Carlos Rodon.
Kind of a wild card. I am not really sure what he's going to do yet. He's kind of all over the place. It seems like Isak's making really good contact, but sometimes he hits a lot of right-at-him balls, and that's a little unfortunate. So we'll see if he starts like hitting gaps or hitting that kind of hitting them where they ain't kind of situation starts happening.
That last pitch just shy of 98 miles an hour.
Ball 1.
Isak Paredes 0 for 3 with a walk yesterday. Chicago.
Did it rain? Yeah, it did, Charles. Yeah, a little bit.
Bounced right back with 2 in their half of the first, but then it was all White Sox.
It would come and then it would go quick. It only would go for like 30 minutes or some stuff like that.
Got a chance to watch Rodon.
What about you, Charles?
Last outing on June the 8th against
2-0.
the Toronto Blue Jays, Shep, and just early on he established good firm fastball.
What up, Morgan?
Away. And then he also showed the changeup and also the slider as well. But
2-0 count for Paredes.
Fastball changeup.
2 out here in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. It'll be ball 3.
Contest, he started to go to that slider down.
And there we go. Kind of get the pitch count up. We didn't get any rain or storms last night. It frizzled out when they got to. Oh, there we go. At least you didn't have to deal with any of that. Program tomorrow bus.
After him a little bit and make him throw that slider for a strike.
Allowed just 6.
Who do the tight? Do you mean who do we play tomorrow? Let me look. Be strike 1.
3-1 now to Isaac Paredes.
Nah, I don't know.
It's a real good hitters count here, a 3-1 count. You don't want to get cheated, but you also don't want to get big with your swing here.
Kansas City? Oh, we go to Kansas City, yeah. It's 3 games set, it looks like. And then we're in, then we head to Los Angeles. Full count. Video, this gas station's giving away a YouTube,
payoff to Paredes.
giving away
he draws a 2-out walk.
a YouTube channel when it hits 10K. He's got like 700K. Damn.
Nice discipline there by Paredes. That's a fastball that's up in the zone that we've seen so many
Oh, yeah,
times.
that'd be pretty cool,
Guys
Morgan.
chase that
To get
pitch,
something
but
like
I
that.
the patience there and the discipline
What up,
there
baby?
to get himself a walk here, and hopefully the Tigers with 2 outs.
Man, no one's here. There's like there's
get
6
something
people
going.
watching the
Willie
stream
Castro,
today.
You did something
That's
on
pretty
Tigers
bad.
Live not too long
I don't even know why I'm
ago
live right
about,
now.
You know, kind of how his
Only 9
swing
likes.
has evolved and how he's got.
What the hell's going on with this?
Well, it started with me just watching his body language early on
Yeah,
in
I'm
the season.
not
I could
gonna
see
leave
that the
a link
body
anymore.
language it wasn't a
Hold on.
confidence body language. It was more of a almost like he looked like he felt beaten, like he was down. All of a sudden, though, he started doing the work, Shep, and then you start to see the confidence level start to rise up. And now in the batter's box, he looks very sure of himself and what he wants to do. And I noticed too that he's been getting better pitches to hit. Chase one there. That's a nice changeup there by Carlos Rondon. But I like the fact that he is getting good pitches to hit. The head stays still, and he's taking a more direct path to the baseball.
Last 11 games, batting .333. Willie Castro
Runner at first.
waits on the 0-1.
0-1 count. And it looks like Willie Castro is going to fly out if they catch
Same
it.
with Garcia.
Nope, they're not able to make the play. So Castro will get lucky and get another shot here. 0-2. Let's see if Castro can do anything with the second shot. This is, of course, Willie Castro. Batting, I believe, 7th. Yeah.
Garcia, one of those players for Chicago, so valuable, plays in so many different spots. He can play
Yankees are already down 1-0.
any spot in the outfield.
Philly's pretty good offense.
Seen him at 3 different places on the infield. He can play
0-2.
short, second. Can't say that I've seen him play first base, but he's the equivalent to Nico Goodrum for Chicago.
And Shep and Rodon likes his slider in this count. He throws it 56% of the time.
On the ground is short.
Yeah.
Danny Mendick gets the easy out at second. And the
Well,
Tigers
we'll go to the
set.
top of the third.
We get to
Nothing's
the
happening
third.
in this
Kyle
game yet.
Funkhauser's been efficient. He's ready for the 3rd inning on Valley Sports after this.
It'll be Collins, Mendick, and Garcia. 8-9-1 for the White Sox. 8-9-1 for the White Sox. It'll be the top of the 3rd when the game pops back on. It's a commercial break between the innings. Top of the 3rd, no score, no hits, no nothing, just good pitching all around. Collins, Mendick, and Garcia in the inning. Due up. Yeah, nothing. It's just nothing. I think both pitchers have given up a walk. That's been the amount of offense in the game. And Goodwin also stole second base, or got to second on a out. Yeah, that's what happened. I forgot. He moved up because he was in motion when somebody grounded out. That's the whole offense of the game. And of course, we just had a walk, so crazy stuff in this one. Yeah, I hope so too, Kenny. Shit, I hope he goes 5 innings. But I just don't know if he has the ability to pitch more than 3 innings at a time. I mean, I guess we're about to find out, right? We're about to see what he can do here. I mean, he's got to go to Garcia again, so this will be his third. You know, he's about to get his first time through the lineup. So, We'll see how he does on that second time around. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. What's up, Kevin? How's it going, man? Collins, Mendick, and Garcia.
Get more Tigers team coverage, highlights, and full game replays. Tigers baseball on Valley Sports Detroit, and the Valley Sports app is presented by Miller Lite. With Craig Monroe and Dan Petrie, John Keating, and Johnny Kane, I'm Matt.
But do not playing. Yeah, well, I think Rodon's a lefty.
Sunday
and like a dominant lefty. There's no reason to throw Rodon or Badu out there to strike out possibly 3 or 4 times.
And the White Sox here at Welcome Back Weekend. Kyle Funkhauser.
You know what I mean?
First major league start.
All right, here's Zach Collins. Funkhauser back to the mound. He's done good. Good man. Looking for the day. Looking forward for your day. You have a day off tomorrow? Hell yeah. Those are always the best after you worked a lot. 0-1.
Collins 1 for 1 yesterday with a double. 2 for 4 in the series. The 2 hits, both of them doubles. And that'll drop into right field for a single for Zach Collins.
I swear, we have like the worst outfield. Like, they just never catch anything. All you have to do is float a fucking little thing in there, and it's 100% going to drop in. Every other outfield in baseball, that's an out. Like, every other fucking outfield in baseball makes the play there. I'm so tired of this fucking outfield being unable to catch a fly ball. Like, go get that. Why the fuck was that not caught? It literally floated. Yeah, I'd be laughing at the Tigers too right now. I'd be like, why the fuck? How the hell did that get down? Yeah, no, it's terrible. Hey, Deborah. Yeah, it's literally they have no ability to field the baseball in the outfield.
A little low, 1-0.
Okay, Kenny.
Big day for Mendick yesterday. 1 for 2, 3 walks, 3 runs scored.
1-0.
Playing shortstop today.
That shouldn't even been a hit. That's all right. Funkhauser's still pitching really well.
Fouls it away.
1-1. I like how they think the solution is now to. Well, I mean, to be honest though, Funk only. I mean, Kyle should really only pitch 3 innings here.
I love that. I love that.
And then we should get 2 or 3 out of Tyler if everything goes right. And then, I mean, then we're in the 7th, 8th, and 9th, and we can use our back end, which we didn't burn up yesterday. I don't believe we used Soto, nor did we use. Did we use Cisnero yesterday? I don't think we did. If we did, it was in. Wasn't. I don't think we did.
One of the Wedding Crashers role players.
There was a couple guys that didn't get used, and we just started using position players. 1 and 2. Runner at first, top of the 3rd, nobody out.
Quotes you'd like to say, but you will hold off.
Rogers and Castro. That's who I thought pitched. So yeah, we got a couple guys we could still use if we can get 3 out of both of Alexander and Funkhauser Alexander. But we got to get out here.
Former 22nd round pick for Chicago out of UMass Lowell. I know. Better known for its hockey program probably than its baseball.
Here we go. Go on now, Kyle.
The 2-2.
Big pitch.
Swung on.
Hey, there we go. 1 away. Now double up with Garcia and this fucking catcher that's at first base.
Well, that's just by Mendick there. That's just 96.
There we go. Garcia's up now, top of the lineup.
And you notice in the first 2 pitches, he was late. He was hitting the foul balls over his dugout. He just wasn't able to catch up to that 2-seam fastball.
Kyle's,
there,
you know, Kevin's just like, God damn it.
The ball's in the glove.
He's got good stuff, doesn't he?
He absolutely does. And I'm encouraging
the
fact that he's attacking the strike zone, Shep.
So, what do you guys think the odds that Bo Burrows was drunk yesterday, or like hungover yesterday? What are the odds of that?
Back to the top of the order, Leori Garcia, who grounded to short his first time up. And I don't think that's a different mindset for Kyle Funkhauser.
I haven't heard shit about that since.
He's not going to be going 6-7 innings, but this is kind of his mentality and the reason he's up here doing
say about
well
50-50 he was drunk?
Yeah, you're absolutely
yeah,
right.
I'd say it's about there, too.
He now believes and trusts that fastball.
Or not drunk anyway, at least hungover.
At 58%.
It's not impossible. It's probably a little bit more probable than people think. And I would say, yeah, about that. That's where I'm at. I'm like, yeah, he might have been a little hungover.
With that pitch and rely on the movement, the late movement
You're not expecting to pitch in that game at all, so
the inside part of the plate.
have a little fun the night before, but all of a sudden they need your ass to pitch. Do we need you? 1-1.
Here's the 1-1.
1-2. There you go. Hey, good job. Good job. Way to battle here.
You can just tell he trusts his stuff.
It's all about confidence at this level.
When you throw it
Confidence and trust the
98
defense.
miles an hour with movement, like you said, and you've got some of his secondary.
Castro did
pitches.
good pitching. Well, that's good.
It's
Yeah, he
just
got the
the
1, 2,
confidence
3.
for the most part. Like you
To be
said.
fair, though, I mean, no one really tries to hit a position player,
And it's the
except
encouragement
guys
of
like
others.
Grayson Griner and shit.
It's a slow roller to second. Castro, nice pivot to get the lead run.
Hey, there we go. Got the lead runner. That's the way to get. Yeah. You can always get a catcher at first. The smartest thing is to get a lead runner. Now a fucking shitty bloop single doesn't accidentally make it 1-0. Very good.
Hitters. And that mindset kind of changed for him. And
So I'm starting
that's
to
why
make
he's
pizzas.
really
So yeah, that is.
excelled.
Oh hell yeah, Kevin. Is it actually pretty cool making pizzas like that? Oh come on, let him finish the third, dude.
33 pitches. And a solid
Boo.
debut at the start of his
What up,
major
Amir?
league level.
Boo. Let him
Kyle Funkhauser
finish.
today.
Boo.
He waves to his family. And they cheer him on, rightfully so. Here comes
I get
Tyler
the lefty
Alexander.
on lefty matchup. Boo. I'm enjoying the Tigers season. I mean, we've had some bad games. I mean, yesterday was the worst of the worst. But I don't know. I've enjoyed this season. Our team's getting better and better as it inches along. Yeah, I made a lot of the new pop and cheese stuffed crust. Oh, that's pretty cool. It must be a fun thing. A commercial break as they switch pitchers. Tyler Alexander's coming in. He'll face the left-handed hitting Goodwin. Oh, we got a lot of injuries, actually. That's false. We have actually some pretty vital injuries. Everyone's just kind of nicked up, though. No one's on the disabled list. Everyone's just kind of banged up weirdly. The Brewers 18-0 game? Yeah, I remember that game. Oh, yeah. You guys are hit by the disabled list pretty hard. You guys should be trying to make a move for starting pitching at the deadline. But, I don't know. The Brewers are kind of steamrolling right now through everybody. So that's going to be kind of a weird way to go. And it looks like the entire NL West is coming out of the wild card. So it's going to be what? Like every team... So it'll be like somebody wins it, and then whoever doesn't, like the Giants and Dodgers, or like the Padres, Dodgers, or somebody. It seems like it. Like the playoffs are already set. Like if you don't win your division, it's gonna be, you're just not making the playoffs in the National League. Unless you're like a fan of like one of the other NL West teams. It's kind of like that in the American League though, because it seems like all extra playoff slots are going to the American League East, unless the Cleveland or Chicago or like unless something crazy happens.
Kids Day on this Sunday in Detroit. They've watched a good start to this one.
Yeah, but the Padres.
And a good
Do
start.
you suspect that they'll just stay bad like that,
Now gives way to Tyler
or do you think they're
Alexander.
just in a weird mid-season kind of
It's also
kerflunk, and then they'll
wedding
just all of a
season.
sudden
It's
start
Todd
beating the
Baker.
shit out of
Here's what
people
he's gonna
again?
do. He's got a fastball, not overpowering, but he relies
History
on
seems to
pace,
indicate
both
Padres
sides
will
of the
turn
plate
their
with that fastball.
thwomp
He will
around.
change some speeds with a nice changeup and a break.
But I don't see the Padres winning their
Look for
division.
him as well as we
I
see
feel like it's
Funkhauser
the
to
Giants
stay
or
on
the
the
Dodgers
attack
got that pretty
and
locked
try
up.
to win the count.
Giants seem to be
Those
pretty
are good
goddamn
leverage
for
counts
real.
where he can put guys away
It's a good pitching staff.
with an elevated fastball.
Kyle Funkhauser should feel really good. A career-high 2 2/3 innings pitched in a spot start in a bullpen day.
All right, here comes Alexander.
League debut as a starter.
I just love the way Tyler Alexander.
Yeah, when I seen how they started, you can look at how a team starts and see what's kind of fueling it. And the Giants were just pitching the shit out of it. I was like, okay, they're good at pitching. They're good.
His first
Especially if
pitch,
the hitting
Brian
catches
Goodwin
up to them, they're going to be like impossible to beat.
Tyler
Yeah, I don't know why people
Alexander
don't.
was last out there
It's
for the
like
Tigers on Thursday
people
against
should
the
listen to
Mariners.
people who've watched
He
a lot of
started the
baseball.
bullpen day, and like Kyle
I don't know.
Funkhauser, lasted 2 2/3 innings. Detroit beat the Mariners.
It's always
that
weird
day,
when people are
8-3.
like, you don't know the game. I don't know. I've only been watching it for 17 years. I don't know. Kind of know something about it.
0-1 to Goodwin.
Kind of like how the Royals are 30-33. Didn't they roar back to over 500? Like they were a couple games over 500 when they were playing the Pirates and the Twins and the Pirates and like the Tigers. Now that they played a couple of hard teams in a row, right? 30 and 33.
2 outs and a man at first.
What did I tell you about Kansas City? They can beat bad teams, but when they play a good team, boy, they get their shit punched in.
0-2 to good one.
Exactly, Amir. You've been watching longer than me. I'm almost at 20 years, so you know what you're talking about. Hey, there we go. Hey, Alexander gets a strikeout. Good idea to make the pitch. There we go. We'll go to the bottom of the third in a scoreless, like you said, scoreless game, but there has been officially a hit in the game finally. There's been our first single. So it'll be Rogers, Harold, Castro, and Grossman. 8, 9, and 1 for the Tigers. Rogers, Castro, and Grossman. You want to beat the Royals? Yeah, the Royals are a weird team. If you're not a good team, they'll beat you. But if you're a bad team, or if you're a good team, they have like almost no shot against you. You can actually kind of bully them. We'll struggle against them because we're kind of a shit team, but it is what it is on that. Oh, you guys are playing the Cubs. That's a bit annoying. Good luck against the other Chicago team. Yeah, we need all the help we can get against these White Sox. For some reason, the refs have decided that they are big-time White Sox fans in this one. 27-37? No, I was going to say it would be 27-38. We're not having a good series. 13 likes. I appreciate that, guys. We're 7 likes away from the goal, which is pretty good. I think we'll get there about by the 6th or 7th inning, so... Yeah, Cubs, and we lost in 2 in a row. Lost in 2 of them. Yeah, we've lost 2 in a row. We let them beat us 15-2 yesterday because we felt bad for them. Because they're kind of overrated, the White Sox. They haven't really beat us badly yet this season, so we're like, you know what? So people don't think they're stinky. We'll give them a mercy. We'll give them a mercy whooping, and we let them beat us pretty bad yesterday.
Well, we talked a lot about the slider. He's got 46 strikeouts.
We felt bad for him.
But Chip, take a look at the location of these pitches. Rarely do you see them in the strike zone. They are pitches that hitters chase out
in my
of the
opinion,
zone.
anyway.
So look for the Tigers to continue to try to be patient.
If we win today and sweep KC, we'll have 30 wins. I hope that's what happens. I hope we head right down into Kansas City. That tiny-ass ballpark, we're going to hit a shitload of home runs. We'll call any cards versus Cubs, but we'll tonight. All right. What time are you going live for that? What time is that game? I forgot to look. Is it late?
Not just because of the movement, because he doesn't throw it all that much.
7.
He sure gets great results. 0-1 to Jake Rogers.
Well, when you see that wrinkle, and
I'll probably come in for a couple hours because I think I'm going to go live around 9 and do some GTA streaming tonight.
I'm not even going to look for it because if I look
0-1.
for it, I'm still not going to be able to hit it because it's been that effective for him.
0-2.
So I would just really sit fastball against.
I'll probably watch for a little while if I'm not doing anything too crazy tonight. I don't think there's anything I got planned.
Last pitch to Jake Rogers, 0-2. It'll be Rogers, Harold Castro, and Robbie Grossman.
I'll probably just be gaming and shit after this stream.
Outside 1-2.
Oh, it's Sunday Night Baseball. There you go.
I do like the.
Oh, so yeah, it's that weird 7 o'clock time.
Batter's box. He's taking some steps in the right direction. He's cut down on this.
All right, here's the 1-2. Ball way outside.
To see the ball better, slow the ball down.
2-2 count now for Jake Rogers.
To make some good decision.
Just sucks we're going against Rodon. I just don't want to get no hit.
As he has on him right now.
That would be about a bitch.
Should be a little shorter.
Swung on and
strike
missed.
2.
Third
Or no, that's a strikeout. All right, Harold Castro's up now.
That's how the Tigers start the third.
I like baseball like at 6.
Well, that's
I love when I get a day game.
It's a plus pitch for him.
Oh man, that's awesome because I'll be done by 4 o'clock. Yeah, baseball's finally investigating the substance. I feel like I've been talking about this for 2 years now as a problem in baseball, and I've known about it for at least 3, maybe 4 years. So everyone's like, yeah, but people only know because we're talking about it. It's like, no. Every goddamn knowledgeable fan knows this has been an issue for about 4 years now. That's why they juiced the goddamn baseballs in the first place.
Drives one to deep left.
Get out! Aww.
That goes Goodwin, and he's got it shot.
Hitting Harold just doesn't have the power.
Just missed it.
Anybody else would have hit a home run, but it's hitting Harold. So Yeah, they were literally doing all kinds of crazy shit to get rid of the fact that they like to just ignore the fucking the substance issue. Finally, they decided to take some retroactive things and just fucking give suspensions out. Now all of a sudden, I noticed offense is up a little bit.
They're hoping to get there today.
I hope there's someone that's going to be tracking it all. But look at, I've been noticing offense went way up in the last week. Yeah, now all of a sudden we haven't seen a no-hitter since.
Yes, he did. He's aggressive. He's aggressive.
We play St. Louis. Oh shit, Amir's team's going down. I'll probably call a game or two with Amir, at least one or two. Probably one on his channel, one on mine.
1-0 to Grossman.
When is that? When is that
with
series?
a walk yesterday. Especially his late at bats. You loved him and how he's just
2 outs here in the inning. 1-0 count for Grossman.
To right field for Adam.
Right at him.
That's an 8-pitch inning for Carlos Rodon.
Let's go to the top of the 4th. It'll be Moncada, Abreu, Grandal. Moncada, Abreu, Grandal. June 22nd through 23rd. All right. Oh, it's a 2-game set. Yeah, we'll just do one of the games here and one of the games on your channel. I don't care. I know there's an Angels versus Tigers game I'm not doing next week or coming up. I think it's the game on Thursday. I'm just not doing that. It's going to be on YouTube. Like, I'm just like, well, I don't fucking, no, nobody's going to come watch that. Well, you know what I mean? It's just like, well, who in the world's going to come watch that stream when they can just go watch it their goddamn selves on YouTube? I don't know. Commercial break, though. Top of the 4th coming up. It'll be Moncada, Abreu, Grandal. Top of the 4th, no score, 1 hit in the game. It's pretty quick. Yeah, I know. We don't play a lot of games versus the National League in general, it seems like. I can't wait till next season when everything's more fucking normal in terms of, like, who we play, when we play them. You know. That'll be quite nice. Something on my chat. I want to see if that person knows anything about that PS. Oh, nothing about the PS4. Damn. Yeah, I think it's COVID stuff. I think next season it'll be back to normal with, like, what do I mean by what, Kenny? What you mean, Kenny? What you talking about, Willis or Kenny? If your name isn't Willis. Hey, 15 likes. I appreciate you guys for 5 away.
Cam on a gorgeous Sunday afternoon.
Like I said, I think we'll get there by the 6th inning, but the game's going rather quickly. It's 42 minutes in. We're in the top of the 4th.
80 degrees at first pitch.
We'll see how this all plays.
Very comfortable.
Alexander still pitching here.
A little sun without sweating.
Oh, what do you mean the season feels normal? What?
Tyler Alexander to Yohan Moncada.
That's a base hit. That'll be at least a double.
Into the left field corner.
Well,
he will dig for second.
It wasn't going to be a shutout, so here comes some runs probably.
It's a leadoff double.
Next time we play is in August. All right. Well, the season doesn't feel normal, Kenny. It's a weird season still. I didn't say that.
White Sox have had the leadoff man.
I don't know what you heard, Kenny. I don't think I said that. I said next season will feel normal. I think you hear things weird.
Which is a pitcher's count, which they can put you away. His mentality now is he's looking to swing, and trust his eyes and tell him no. And
we're only playing National League teams like once. It's like, that's not a normal season.
Driving the ball to all fields.
A runner at second, top of the 4th.
No doubt about it.
No outs. There's a leadoff double. That's always a bummer because that usually means they're going to score it. Abreu's up.
Yeah, this guy's such a good leader for Chicago.
Strike 1.
7 for 15 in his career against Tyler Alexander.
Boy, that's not a promising statistic, Jose Abreu. Really 7 for 15 against the kid.
Any certain spot on the plate, Chip, you really want to move the ball around the strike zone. He's really, really good at.
Hopefully, I'm in grad school in August. Hopefully, I get accepted to this fucking program.
Inside,
1-1.
1-1 to Jose Abreu.
We'll see.
Been a challenging last couple of weeks for Abreu, but the last month he's been pretty solid.
Yeah, that's all, Kenny. That's all.
With the right-hand hitters.
When we're going back to play a normal ass amount of games versus the National League and stuff like that, it'll feel like a normal season. Hopefully they axe the overtime rules.
Swung on and missed. It's 1-2.
Now the double headers, I don't know. They might keep 7-inning double headers. I have a sneaky suspicion about that one.
It just allows you, Shep, to
No, I don't mind that one actually. I'm fine with
trust your
that.
swing, trust the left.
I just think if
baseball,
we're going to continue those, they need to re-examine the
not afraid
rules
to hit with 2 strikes.
and consider, you know, allowing no
Put you
hitters
in a
to
really
be,
good
you
hitting
know, in
position
7
to be
innings.
able to handle all
When
those
you actually, you know,
breaking
when that's
balls.
the scheduled length of the
Big
game, not
throughout his career has had a
not
lot
just
of
some random
success
pitcher
making fastballs
gives
down
up a hit in the
the
eighth. He goes, "Well, I had 1 through 7. It counts." No, that's not how the rule works.
The 1-2 fought off.
There we go. 1 and 2
That's the
foul ball.
example right there.
So
That's
to
letting
remain
that
1 and
baseball
2.
get deep, trusting your hands with 2 strikes.
Abreu up, runner at second. It was a leadoff double. Trying to at least get an out here so we can kind of start to pitch around this.
Abreu, 34 years old.
But Abreu's a tough out
48
usually.
RBIs on the year. Reaches out and pokes
Like
it
that.
foul. 11 homers on the season.
Fouls it again, keeps it 1 and 2. Very dangerous
Really
hitter,
has
though. You
been
got to
one
be
of the
careful
better
with him.
White Sox players in recent memory. Last year named the American League winner of the Hank Aaron Award. First White Sox and first Cuban-born player to ever win that award.
See if we can get a
That was
big out
humbling
here.
for him. The 1-2. Another one
Yeah,
spoiled.
another foul ball. Sheesh.
I love this right here, Shep. He's just reminded himself right there. Stay through that ball. Stay through the middle. A lot of times as right-hand hitters, we get ourselves in trouble because we're trying to pull. Against a tough lefty or a left-handed, that ball's going to run away from you. So you really have to.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Stay to
See what we get here. 1-2. A little bit of a battle between Alexander and Abreu.
Another 1-2 from Alexander. There you go to right field. Grossman hustling over. They're going to send Moncada home. The throw won't get there. It's 1-0 Chicago.
Like I said, leadoff doubles always score. It's just like impossible not to when your offense doesn't suck. Well, back-to-back hits, 1-0 Chicago. Here it comes, probably. I'll imagine this one's probably going over the fence from Grandal.
Fastball up, and just take a look how deep that ball.
Really don't know why they pulled Funkhauser. I'll never understand it.
Palm up, palm down to fight that ball into right field to drive in another
Okay,
run. That's his
I
49th
guess
RBI
Funkhauser
of the
was
season.
ready to get pulled
He's an
earlier when he was
RBI
pitching well
machine,
still.
It
Shep.
really is, yeah.
And then we bring in a lefty against a primarily right-handed lineup.
But he does it with a solid approach in the batter's box.
1-0.
Only Vladimir Guerrero Jr. has more RBIs.
Grandal's
than
up.
Abreu in all of baseball.
Yeah, it feels like a
Jr.
Bradley.
52. Grandal.
But again, it's the White Sox, man. I don't know.
But with Tim Anderson,
We really
Moncada
don't
hitting
like. They're
in front,
way
it
better
just
than
seems
us
like
at
that
this
always
current point in
has an
time.
opportunity to drive in a run.
It's a
We
really
can go
good
fuck
point,
Kansas
man.
City
You
up
have
at least
table
next
setters
series,
like
so
that, you're
that's
gonna
always
eat.
good.
And he's been eating.
Yeah. Still got to do it though.
1-1.
He has for a long time. Grandal foul tips.
1-2. Our starting pitching is out of fucking
And Abreu
whack
does
right
it
now
against
too.
The Tigers an awful lot too. That's 95 RBIs against Detroit. Since 2014, only Mike Trout has more against one specific club. And Abreu has haunted not just the Tigers, but also the Twins.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. He's not just doing it against the Tigers, Chef. He's doing it against the Twins, too.
Go low and inside. You won't hit a low and inside pitch. Don't throw it there because you can hit that.
Yasmani Grandal.
Low and inside. 2-2 count though.
Grandal will chase. So if you're tired of painting, you don't want to give in here. You want to try to paint on that outside part. Of the
Low and inside. Rogers is setting up low and inside
Has to
even.
be
Dude, what
close
is he
in order for him
doing?
to nibble at it. It's 3-2.
All right,
He
throw
likes
it
to call
way
it
the
a
fuck out there and
competitive
hope to God for some reason he swings at it.
Too many of non-competitive pitches
Yes.
yesterday,
Yes.
which is what frustrated him.
Also, you should be pitching it low so he might swing
I'm
over
sure
the top
pitchers
of it.
themselves.
Low and inside. He'll swing and miss at it.
3-2. Swung on and missed. Down goes Grandal. One away in the fourth.
It's good location.
Why did he throw all those extra pitches? He could have did that at any fucking point in that at bat. Literally the exact pitch I said. Just throw a low one inside. What is he doing?
Changing eye levels here.
Grandal, I've watched Grandal hit enough. I know exactly how this guy hits. Don't pitch upside. Don't pitch it upstairs. He's looking for it. And if you pitch it low anyway and he hits it, he might roll over the top of it, bound it in the ground. And you can double him up. He's not that quick.
First pitch swinging and a
hey, there we go.
To shallow left.
That'll be the second out.
It'll be Goodrum taking charge.
There we go. There we go. 2 down. Runner stays at first. Because with Abreu at first, that's, you know, in Grandal, that's a free double play. He should have been low all that at bat anyway.
Left fielder and the right fielder.
All right, well, 1-0 isn't too bad. If we can get through this isn't. We just got through the hard part of the lineup, so now it's just a bunch of cocksuckers that hit home runs off us for no fucking. I hate the bottom part of the White Sox lineup because they're all terrible hitters except when they play Detroit. Yeah, Kenny's a giant Tigers fan.
Nico was able to make the play.
It's always amazed me because you get so many athletes out there on the baseball diamond, and so many of those guys are take charge.
0-1, runner at first,
behind the plate.
Top of the fourth. White Sox got to run in here.
Center. Daz Cameron, you mentioned earlier. Robbie Grossman is a take charge kind of guy. Somebody's got to give once in a while.
I'm enjoying the game.
That's where the communication really comes into play.
All sports, you do realize we're going to finish with like one of the worst 5 records in baseball, right?
Got a nice jump on this one.
I mean, like, we don't need to tank, dude. We could just have a fun season. There's no reason to lose games on purpose. I think we're one of the 5 worst teams of baseball. I don't think this can get much better. And guess what? Like, we're 10 games under 500, exactly where I thought we'd be. I don't know, man. We're still going to pick in the top 10. We're all right. There's nothing to tank for. We got Torkelson and we got Green. We'll be okay. Like in like a season, we'll be a contending team. There's nothing to tank for. We already did that last 2 seasons, and we got what we got it. And we're getting a new guy this year too. Hopefully, we get someone who's a little more major league ready than the last 2 guys. Which you can do that. I hope they go with the college dude. Does anybody know who the Tigers are anticipating that they're going to draft? With Rodgers, I have no idea. I'm imagining he just plays there. No, we have some. We have a lot of our whole farm system's good, dude. By the way, AAA guys really aren't much of. I don't really call that a farm. It's AA and high class A is where you look for your prospects. And those teams are fucking stacked. I don't know. We're a year away, maybe 2, and then we're going to spend a shitload of money in the offseason. The Tigers have already tipped their hand. We're coming this offseason. Like, they're going to blow money up. You hope the Yankees miss it. It would take the... the thing is, the AL East might not send 3 guys in because of the fact that the AL West is busting ass with the Kumar Rocker. I've heard Kumar Rocker is the guy a lot of Tigers fans are really hoping they get their hands on. Yeah, it would be funny if the Yankees fans don't make the playoffs. But what's up, Tristan? I don't know. I don't really have much hatred of the Yankees, though. It'll be Cameron Cabrera Haas here in the bottom of the 4th, and obviously it's coming out up. Cameron Cabrera Haas against Rhode Island. Tigers still looking for their first hit. Hopefully we're not no hit today.
He gets back to the dugout, and it's a jump around. Everybody's jumping and excited for this young
Yankees fans. Yeah, I for some reason Yankees fans seem to get along with me.
Oh man, just the excitement in his voice.
I think it's because there's no real beef between Tigers and Yankees fans. We're just like, well, I don't know. We're all pretty solid here. I don't know how Cardinals and Yankees fans have beef. Did something happen?
For this young man.
Oh, you're a New Yorker and you're not a Yankees fan. I forgot they get fucking buck wild when you're not a. I forgot they get fucking wild about that in New York.
And he got a big grin.
If Rocker falls to Detroit at 3, they'll be celebrating for days. Some sets. I don't think Rocker's gonna fall though. That's what I've heard. Isn't he like a guaranteed top pick?
It was like he just got lost.
1-1.
And Nikhil Badu said, "I wanted you to shoot the ball."
Because I've heard that name. He's one of the only names I've heard. I don't really follow the MLB drafts, so.
All the things I've been through to have this moment.
2-1 for
Man,
Cameron.
Was that a special moment for
Oh,
that
man.
Goosebumps
It was a
stuff.
blast. I know. I almost passed out.
I know you.
I was so fired up for him.
Tigers lost bad yesterday. Yeah, they
we're
did.
well aware
Yeah,
how
they
fired
did.
up
That's
you
all
get,
right.
Shep. We love
Well,
it.
Yeah, we got to get
It's such
more
a
than a
special
couple runs
moment.
today. We got to get Rodon out of the game. That's the
It
big
was
thing.
such a big moment
But
for
he's
this
only got
team
that was his
night.
37th
In case
pitch.
you missed it, it
Yeah.
was a 2
And he's in the
run
top
home
bottom of the
opposite
fourth with
field in the ninth
nobody out
to
yet.
tie
So
it
I
at
don't know.
4 extra
He's
innings, and he did it off arguably the best closer. In
there is no
baseball,
number one
Liam Hendricks.
consensus pick.
Waits on a 2-2.
That'll be just low ball 3. Hey, there we go. We got a fair umpire this game because he's been giving them that call. See, like, I don't care that, like,
Enjoy our chat with
I haven't
him before
bitched
the game
once about
today,
this
though.
umpire. You want to know the
Tell me
difference?
Ledoux are becoming close friends.
Yes.
The major
It's good to see.
difference
It's like- I
Yeah.
like that.
is
I love
the fact
Robbie Grossman
that
is taking
um,
both of them under his wing too, to be like their mentor.
he's calling it like fair. He's calling it the same way. That's all I ask for with umps.
Drives
Not
one
that
to
it doesn't
right
seem that
field.
hard.
We
Oh,
also
hello,
got a chance
Nuzdar.
to
I see you're
share
here
some-
again. How you doing, bald
I thought
pussy?
Good advice with him.
You're up to 10. Hey, how many dislikes did you get on the stream yesterday? One?
Soak up all the information
That's
that you
pathetic.
get.
You
And
have
I also
72
reminded them
dislikes.
that they have
Only
to filter
one
through
stayed.
The things that doesn't work for them, man. These guys.
Everybody, laugh at this
young men.
retard. This
They
dude left
understand the
72
game very
dislikes on
well.
the stream
We were
last
talking
night.
Sports cars too with Daz Cameron before the game today.
One
Loves
remains.
his cars, right?
Swung on and missed.
Ah, struck out.
One up, one down here in the.
Y'all want to see some embarrassing shit? This dude really, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up real fast. This dude left 72 dislikes. He made fake accounts. Nuzdar.
He's got a couple of big flies. Look here, gives himself a nice little change up at 17. Look at those units, Chef.
The Indians, yeah, you guys came back and
Goes
won.
Oppo.
Hold on, let me show you guys something. He's up to 13 right now. By the way, make sure you guys leave likes and everything, so this idiot, you know.
At USA.
He does.
He really does.
He single-handedly pushed it to over 100 views too, which was very nice of him. Thank you, Nose. Thank you, Nose, for driving up my views. Yeah, you left. Do you remember that 78 or 72 dislikes?
Team history, tied with Rudy York. He's quickly behind.
Now there's one.
Yeah, and I also notice he's being aggressive. He's swinging. He's going up there with some intent.
Womp
to do some
womp
damage.
womp.
Rodon is attacking. Here's the 0-2.
How does that feel, you dumb bitch? All your effort for naught.
Back-to-back punch-outs for Carlos Rodon.
You know how embarrassing that shit is, Nuzdar.
Yeah, Chef, that's a really good pitch there by Carlos.
For you to put all that effort forward.
Nice slide piece,
and
big
none of it
swings over the
matters.
top of it. Take a look
Going
at
good,
this
Bauman.
pitch,
How's
the
it going?
location of it.
We're up to 18 likes. Thank you,
Just
guys.
a tough pitch to get to. But he
Just
set
so
him
you're
up
aware,
well.
Nose, it doesn't really matter what you do. It's
Fastballs up,
it's all for
swings
naught.
through it, and then he throws him two really good slide pieces to put Miguel
No, I
away.
just know it's Nuzdar. Yeah, no, it's Nuzdar. I mean, I know who Nuzdar is and how he operates. He just leaves dislikes.
Rodon is one of those guys when he's in that.
Anyway,
groove and you
we'll move on from that. Go ahead and leave all the dislikes you want, Nuzdar. They're all just going to get deleted like
He
usual.
wants to throw the ball, much like
All right, Haas is up.
Mize, Tarek Skubal, and Matthew Boyd. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away.
0-2.
Well, he's the kind of pitcher that you don't want to get into a groove. You want to try to get to him early, because once he settles in, and we're seeing him settle in.
You want to
right
see
now,
something that'll
he's
really piss this dude
attacking
off right
hitters
now,
with
though?
good
Watch,
quality
hold on, watch
pitches
this.
to both sides of the plate with his
Hold on.
fastball. A lot of
You guys want to
elevated
see something
fastballs
that'll make
today
him
as well.
fucking super
But then
angry?
that slider is going to be a pitch that we're going to continue to talk about because he's had so much success.
Hold on.
The 0-2 to Haas.
No, I'm talking this will drive this
Fouled
dude
away.
fucking ballistic
Rodon
once
was
I do
such a
this.
standout at North Carolina State with the Wolfpack. He was the National Freshman Pitcher of the Year and an All-American. Led them to the College World Series as a sophomore.
Hold on.
But last year, believe it or not, he was non-tendered by Chicago. Shoulder soreness, and then he's bounced back, and he strikes out the Tigers side in the fourth. Impressive inning for Carlos Rodon. It's a 1-0 White Sox lead. And that frame right there needed just 14 to punch out 3 to keep it a 1-0 White Sox lead.
Hold on. Hold on, you guys. I'm going to do something really funny here. I just got to remember how to do it. Is it in here? I don't know how to do it. That's the only problem is I don't know how to do what I want to do. It's very funny what I'm going to do here in a minute. Oh, hold on. Where the hell is the thing where you can hide your likes? Hold on a sec. I'm going to hide my likes and dislikes. Hold on. I don't care, but I feel like this will really bother this fucking dude if I do this. Where is he at? God damn it. Where the fuck is it? Where do I go? Where the fuck do I go for this? Options. Where do I go for that? I've never hid my comment. I don't know how to hide this shit, dude. Yeah, we're going into the top of the 5th, by the way. The Tigers went 1-2. We're being no hit, also, just so we're aware. Collins, Mendick, and Garcia. Just leave a like if you could, guys, because, I mean, we're obviously being dislike bombed. But I'm fucking trying to make it so I can turn off the likes and dislikes, because it'll really bother this fucking dude. Because he's on a mission right now. He's at 25 dislikes. He left 70 of them yesterday. See, he's speeding up his process right now because he's getting nervous that he can't leave all his dislikes. He's sweating profusely because he's a fat retard. Like Nostar.
See those kids out there on Kids Day with their baseball gloves, hoping for a foul ball. Maybe they get it here in the 5th.
Oh.
Tyler Alexander remains out there. He throws against Zach Collins.
Oh.
Danny Mendick and Leori Garcia.
You guys can still leave likes, by the way. Make sure you still leave likes.
Chicago has had the leadoff man on in each of the last 2 innings. Just 1-0.
Yeah, it's Sunday today. Now, if you want to refresh it.
Womp
womp
womp.
Poor Nuzdar.
1 hit. And then Tyler Alexander came in.
Uh-oh, Nuz, it's gone.
Working against Zach Collins.
No, there's more than 3 dislikes, man. There's 27 of them.
Collins singled in the 3rd.
Uh-oh, Nuz.
Yeah, but it was on a good pitch. 96-mile-per-hour fastball by Kyle Funkhauser. They fisted out into right field.
However, will you master troll now, Nuz?
Popped it up. Shallow center.
That should be the first out of the inning, and that's the first out. Collins flies out. Now up is Mendick. 1 away.
Tyler Alexander having that keen likeness to Todd the Painter.
You can still leave likes, everybody, by the way.
How about Jake Rogers and the actor Nick Offerman from Parks and Rec? You know the show?
I do.
Yep.
Okay.
He plays the series, yeah.
There you go. So Jake actually.
Yeah, I remember Kenny.
Offerman saying he was honored, and Offerman replied, "I believe this is a compliment to me." I can see it, man.
I
totally.
do.
I can see it.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna leave a thing to comment.
But the mustache.
Yeah, for sure the stash.
Be sure
Got to grow out that. Got to grow out that do a little bit.
We've got to find the picture of Johnny Kane. Johnny Kane had a real nice stash going for a little while, and all of a sudden I come back here to Detroit and it's gone. What happened, Johnny?
Well, I mean, you want me to get into it? I'll get into it.
Yeah, we may have to talk about it.
I was encouraged to shave.
Okay, sounds good.
By a variety of people.
Bosses have that influence.
Some write the checks. So guess what? It was like the stash.
The worst part is he's still doing it, and no one will ever know his efforts.
I shaved it and I put it in a bag. It's just in my drawer.
All right, now we can just ignore
Mustache
him.
is not paying the mortgage.
Like a stupid dog.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Anyway, 2-1.
Be along a little bit
What's up,
later
Charles?
On a
Grand Prix. I'm glad they had it.
on a guy who's going to help the Tigers hitting
He's
a
so
little
bad
bit.
and ugly. Yeah, I know. We just ignore him now. He's just a dumb dog. Put him down.
The head coaching job
He could just press dislike to his heart's desire.
Sends one to right center
Can we
field
get it?
On a short
Nope.
hat, Robbie Grossman.
Our outfield sucks. They never make a play on a fly ball. Every other outfield in the baseball makes that play. But all right, now they got a guy
taking
on.
the right route to this baseball to cut it off.
Kenny watched the Grand Prix. What do you think of the Grand Prix,
But
Kenny?
I think he might have had a chance to make this play here, Shep, if he lays out a little bit, because he did a great job. He got a great jump, ball off the bat, and right away he's off and running. He's taking a more direct path to the baseball, but just didn't feel comfortable, it looks like, diving and laying
Through
out.
Nuz's retardation, he doesn't realize he's pushed my video into the algorithm again. Thank you, Nuz.
4th hit of the day.
Everybody
White
give a
Sox.
big thank you to Nuz. Thank you, Nuz.
To the top of the order, Leori Garcia.
We were struggling with 8 people. Then Nuz came in, started dislike bombing. God damn it.
Into the left field corner.
That'll get a run in.
Speed. They'll wave him home. Haas's throw to Goodrum is cut off there. And it's a 2-0 Chicago lead on the RBI double from Leori Garcia.
Honestly, we should still be pitching Funkhauser. But
Garcia gets that little change up there from Tyler Alexander. He's sped up his bat a little bit. Catches that ball.
Seriously, my fucking video is doing better now that he's come in and left 30 plus dislikes. He's probably in the 40s by now. The hilarious part of this is they're all just going to get deleted and I get to keep the views. Like my VOD last night, I think we averaged about 7 people watching it last night. I got about 140 views on that bitch.
Andrew Vaughn will pinch hit for Brian
7 likes,
Goodwin.
1 dislike. He left 72 dislikes though. It's like, dude, you do realize you're not doing anything. Now the most hilarious part is turning the dislikes off.
Left field, so he'll just go in and play left field where Goodwin had
Since
started.
there are 2 events going in Detroit, I bet there's a lot of traffic. Oh yeah, I bet downtown Detroit's probably ruined right now. It's probably a nightmare down there.
Vaughn 0 for 1 yesterday, 1 for 4 in the series against the Tigers. Swings at the first pitch he sees and pops it up on the right side of the infield.
That should be the second out of the inning.
Willie
And it
Castro
is.
puts it away for out number 2 in the inning.
Hopefully we can get Moncada out of here and head to the 3rd.
Now with 2 away, here's Yohan
Or
Moncada.
head to the bottom of the 5th, rather. I don't know what
Could
the
be
fuck
a
I
big
was
out
thinking.
here for Tyler Alexander.
The other
because
event is
you
the
don't
Grand
wanna
Prix.
put this game too far in that rearview mirror.
It's a racing event.
Rodon on the mound, right?
Yeah, he'll have the limited mistakes that he's
They're
made.
driving really fast around the
With
city
that
in stock
changeup
cars.
and his fastball over the hard
Traffic
plate.
be damned. They better
Moncada's
get
a
out
guy
of the
that
way of
can
the
do
race
damage,
cars.
will do damage if he gets that mistake pitch.
I can't believe this game's only. We're already.
His
We're
last
about to
time
be
on,
heading into the
doubled and
bottom of the 5th. It's an hour into the game. It's a very short baseball game so far.
Good spot right
This is
there.
some Little League level shit right now. No, they're not actually in the city, but it's like one of the racetracks in the city. Where are they racing at? Belle Isle or that Belle Isle racetrack or whatever.
Here's the 0-1.
0-2.
Now 0-2. By doubling in the 4th,
To be
Moncada
fair,
has
though,
now
like,
reached base in 56
This is a way better game.
innings
It's
this
just the fact we're getting no hit. Like we get the no hit sticker if we don't get a fucking single next inning. And I really want to get I don't want to be no hit by the White Sox. That's something I don't want to deal with. But this lineup that we put out today screams. Hey, there we go. That'll end the inning. Let's go to the bottom of the 5th.
But Chicago gets another.
They'll get 1. So
they lead it 2-0. The minor league home
that
run.
literally 2 runs might be enough to win this game. This is a pitcher. We're in kind of a pitcher's duel despite giving up 2 runs. Both teams are pitching well. What do we got coming up this inning for the Tigers? Good run, Paredes, Willie Oh, shit. Well, we're going to get the no-hit sticker slapped on this game. It's good run, Paredes, and Willie Castro coming up. Good run, Paredes, and Willie Castro. Hold on, I'm a little too big right here. I'm supposed to be like... That's where I thought I was looking a little swole today. But anyway, bottom of the 5th coming up. It's good run, Paredes, and Willie Castro. In the bottom of the 5th. White Sox lead 2-0. We're being no hit. It's not a pleasant experience right now. we gotta really hope something backflips. What's up, Steven? You just subscribed? I appreciate you subscribe, man. Very kind. Yeah, I always hit the like button and stuff like that. The likes still show up. Despite the fact that there's only 19 likes now, so people are removing their likes, which is all right. You guys are getting dominated by Nuzdar. He's winning 19-38. Oof. That's that's pretty bad. You guys are letting a bald terrorist win. That's on you guys.
Bottom of the fifth, Chicago leading 2-0. Hey, they don't call him King Hessman for nothing. Mike Hessman, the minor league home run king, 433 career homers to his
You know, you guys are kind of a
You get to
non-fun
call him
audience. You
Toledo.
guys don't
He
really
is
do
now the
anything,
new
so I'm
assistant
just
hitting
going to turn the
coach next
lights
to
and
Scott
stuff back
Coolbaugh.
on. You guys
Remember,
are,
Jose Cruz Jr. accepted the position as head coach at his alma mater,
it's
Rice
kind of boring.
University. So
You guys aren't
it's nice to see
really
Hess up here with the big league
having
club. Now they
any
see a
fun
ton
with
of
this.
familiarity working with a lot of these guys when he was with the Mud Hens.
I feel like there's a lot of dummies watching the stream this afternoon right
having
now.
such a brilliant career in the minors. They're hoping it'll help. make
Anyway,
this
bottom of the
transition
fifth,
move
2-0
we
White
hope so.
Sox.
And, you know, the thing about that too is that both teams win. You know,
You guys
got
aren't very
the
fun
Tigers
tonight.
win by
I
getting
don't know what the
Hessman,
hell this
and
is.
Rice wins
This
by
is
getting a
fucking
solid guy and Jose
mouth
Cruz
breathing
Jr.
audience
So
right now.
all is good. Thanks, Johnny. Appreciate that. Mike Hessman, who also won a bronze medal, by the way, for Team USA in the Beijing Olympics back in 2008.
Yeah, I'm going to take down that pin message.
Now on that bench, will he be that full-time
You
guy?
guys are
We're not sure yet, but he's going to be with this club the
incapable of
rest of the
fun.
year. Andrew Vaughn stays in the ball game and plays left field, taking over for Brian Goodwin.
What's up, Taco? How's it going,
I'm
man?
sure a lot of the younger hitters that we have up at the major league
Trying to have
now are
fun,
very
but
comfortable with Hess. They've had
I
a lot
don't
of
think people
success
on my
down there
stream
with
are
him,
able
so
to or something.
there's
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of
There's
trust.
something.
And so
I don't know.
they
2-2
trust
count.
what he says, they trust what he sees, and they can make the necessary adjustment to continue to be productive at the major league level.
And the production aspect of it, you've always talked about with certain coaches for you.
Yes.
You just connected with it.
Oh,
As
19
Goodwin
likes is
strikes
good.
out
We'll get to
7
20
times.
eventually.
He's
Yeah, there's
got
another
that
strikeout. We're
connection
going to be
with a lot
no
of these
hit.
young players. That should really help.
Runs in
them.
3
I
innings
think
and
it
his
is
spin
gonna
rate
help,
was
Shep,
way
because
down.
he
Not
speaks
good at
their
all.
language.
Uh-oh.
It's something that they understand.
Bieber exposed.
You know, the lingo. There's different hit instructors. They can be saying the exact same thing, but it's the way they say it. They say it differently, and it just resonates more with you as a hitter.
Carlos Rodon now has 17 swings and misses already, and he faces Isaac Paredes.
Here's Paredes. Ball one.
Tigers have only had the one base run.
Yeah, that might not be any
It
good,
was
man.
this guy.
You don't want to see your
Paredes,
pitcher's spin rate fall out like
walked
that.
with 2 away in the second.
It's usually a dead giveaway of something nefarious might be going on.
Inside 2-0.
First Cole, now
Paredes, another
Bieber.
guy you love being around. The smile that he has.
2-0 count for Paredes.
The enjoyment that he takes in the game. Out there taking a lot of infield practice earlier today with a lime-colored glove. It was
He did have
it was wild.
It
Yeah,
was
man.
wild.
2-0. Bottom of the fifth, 1 away, and
Why you
it'll be a
feel
foul
to
ball.
it, you know what I mean?
Tom Prince, the AAA manager, talked a lot about his attitude. You know,
Stream isn't
obviously
very
he was
good today.
disappointed
It's
when
only
he got
6.
sent down out of spring
Fucking
training.
viewership's way
But
down.
he went down to Toledo and he had a
19
big
likes is
smile
all
on
we
his
got
face. He
so
was excited
far.
just to get back to work to where he could get back to the
Sunday
big leagues.
afternoons
Now he
suck
finds
ass,
himself
dude.
here, you know, after a little bit
I
of
feel like this is
time,
every
you know,
Sunday afternoon stream, though.
It will.
I've noticed.
Came to the ballpark with a good
Afternoon
attitude.
or weekday
Every
baseball
single
does
day.
way better
That's
views.
important.
Has shown
2-2
some
count.
Versatility, the
Yes, he
ability to
has.
play second, short, and third. Waits on a 2-2. Fouls it back. And you and I talk a lot. I remember last year we talked about it. Just his stance in the box.
But again, if this
Like
game
one of
does
those
flip
guys
over to
that's
being a
intimidating.
no-hitter, then it becomes a whole different
Not at
scenario.
all, Shep. You mean, and I like its approach
So.
in the batter's box.
I guess we'll see.
You notice so this time around.
Kind of hope
they're
it
really trying
doesn't,
to
though. I
crowd with
really
firm
don't want to
fastballs
fucking watch a
inside.
no-hitter with
I
you throwing
noticed that he
against us.
backed off the plate a little bit.
Be cool to watch another no-hitter, but I really don't want to be on the receiving end of one.
Sends one to left field.
But it does sort of feel inevitable that we'll be no-hit this season.
Away.
I'm actually very surprised we haven't been no-hit
And
this
now a
season.
message from MGM Grand Detroit.
Go Grand at the destination that elevates every experience. Welcome back safely. to
I know Hinch is a
MGM
bum, though.
Grand
He'll have somebody go out there and try to bunt in the
Swing
ninth
on it
inning.
From Isaac Paredes.
I'm gonna stand up now. Time to get the
Of
good luck
inning,
flowing through
here's
this
Willie
game.
Castro. What a shot.
Stand up. I'm fucking
Love
bored of sitting
The
down.
way this ballpark is positioned.
All right.
Think about it. Every time we step into this booth, be able to see the skyline downtown Detroit. You see Ford Field over the left field foul pole. I mean, it's just ideal.
It's just a beautiful ballpark. Getting to see it from this viewpoint, was nice being down on the field in left field, patrolling.
All right, there we go.
Man, this is sweet, special. Getting a chance to call games, seeing these great fans here in Detroit.
And we were down walking up from
1-1 count now for Willie Castro.
So many people want a piece of your time.
2 down,
So
bottom of the
gracious
5th.
with it, taking pictures, signing autographs, swung on and missed.
1-2.
To Willie Castro. That's up and in right there at 97 from Carlos Rodon. That's the pitch that Simo says Willie Castro has to avoid. You don't want chasing upstairs. Certain guys like Jonathan Scope, they don't mind. Willie Castro, not so much. Another strikeout for Rodon. He punches out his second of the inning. Dan Petrie's going to join us on the other side with Chicago in front 2-0 as we head to the 6th.
Oh shit, Buck Farmer's coming in. Well, we're being no hit. As you can see by the banner, it's officially up. The White Sox lead in the top of the 6th. Sorry, I grabbed something to eat really quick. Farmer's coming in to pitch. It'll be Abreu, Grandal, and Eaton. Yeah, Abreu, Grandal, and Eaton. Buck Farmer's pitching in the top of the 6th. No hitter so far for the White Sox. Hopefully the Tigers can muster up something here in the bottom half of the 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th and not get no hit. Or else, you go from losing 15-2, then you get no hit. That's a pretty tough weekend for a baseball team. Very real possibilities, by the way, for this Tigers team. Very real, very, very real. What do you mean what's going on?
Two 2-0 White Sox. The St. Louis Cardinals come to town for a 2-game series June 22nd and 23rd at Comerica Park. Don't miss a minute of the action. For tickets, visit Tigers.com.
Abreu, Grandal, and Eaton.
Tickets today.
Top of the 6th. Buck Farmer's back from AAA.
Pitching change. It's Buck Farmer.
Here comes the. We lost. Whatever. Here's the end of the game.
In a Tigers uniform was in Boston on May 6th, and we welcome our teammate Dan Petrie into the booth. Carlos Rodon has been everything and then some, but the way Funkhauser and Alexander have started the game has been pretty impressive, don't you think?
Yeah, both. Every pitcher's been really aggressive. They've been, throwing a lot of strikes, a lot of good quality strikes, but both of the offensive teams, they're seeing that too, and they're being very aggressive. And very few 3-ball counts in today's ball game, and I think that's it. There being another first pitch swinging right there.
Abreu leads off the 6th with his second hit of the day.
Oh, nice to see Buxton giving up first pitch singles. Hell yeah, Buck back.
This guy out. That's a nice.
Well, we're gonna lose.
Nice chain piece at the bottom of the strike zone. He's able to barrel that baseball up.
No, Tristan, we're gonna lose. Yeah, this game's over. Buck Farmer is gonna give up I wouldn't be stunned if he doesn't give up a home run within 3 batters here. I'm thinking he gives up a grand slam. Pretty sure he's selling. He sucks. I don't think he pitches well on purpose.
Now Buck Farmer faces Yasmani Grandal.
I think everything he does is very purposeful, and I think he sucks ass on purpose. I don't trust him.
You're thrown right to the fire too. You just get up here from Toledo, and you're really hoping to stay and have a good outing. The first hitter you have is Jose.
He gives up a first pitch single. Hell yeah, good at bats, good times. 0-2.
Well, talking with AJ today, he talked about Buck earning his way back here. He was being more efficient, commanding the strike zone a lot better in Toledo, and they're hoping that he's able to do that here.
What is it he needed to work on and needed to accomplish to get back to this opportunity?
Well, I think he needed to work on repeating his delivery. It also allows him to command the strike zone better. And those are the two main things for me, Shep, that was an issue for him early on.
And always filling up the strike zone, too.
And he strikes out. Grandal looking.
I think some of those times.
Wow, Buck actually got it out. One away. Due up now is Eaton with the runner at first. One out in the bottom of the sixth, or top of the sixth. 2-0 White Sox lead. Top of the sixth, 2-0 White Sox lead. One away, runner at first. Now up to bat is Eaton, and runner at, we'll see how he goes. Buck Farmer pitching.
Shep painted on the outside part of the plate to the lefty. That's almost unhittable.
Yeah, A.J. Hinch said that when he's locked in with his delivery, he's a lot smoother. He's more under control. That's what he had to get back to. So is that something that maybe he was rushing through, do you think, Dan?
Well,
I
think his velocity was down a little bit in spring training, and he was trying to get that velocity back up to where he was used to, and you get into a bad habit of overthrowing and try to get it there.
Ball one.
Just staying smooth and knowing that that's going to come around.
Yeah, I know, Kevin. We got to get this. White Sox are going to run away with the division. They're 5.5 in front of us. Yeah, it seems like it. 1-1 count.
So, again, if you start thinking about the delivery, hopefully he's able to continue to repeat that, and he doesn't have to feel like he has to create that arm speed and that velocity.
Yeah, I think it's the same thing that happened to Joe Jimenez, too. He was flying open with his left side and overthrowing and missing arm side.
Fuck.
There's a chopper to short. Good Rumba.
No play. Hell yeah. There we go, Nico.
Yeah, Eden gets down the line.
There we go, Nico.
Very quickly.
Look at that play by Mr. Goodrum. I have no idea why he's still on this team. What a beast, dude.
Eagle does a good job, though, coming in on this baseball, but not able to corral it perfectly. Kind of bobbles it there. But take a look at Eden here. Just picking him up, putting him down.
He didn't come at it perfectly.
Putting pressure on the defensive players.
If he fucking just made an error. I don't know why that's not an error.
Rush, and then you're not able to complete.
God, dude, he gets so many fucking fortunate score.
Two aboard with one away for Adam Engel.
He fielded it. How's that not an error? He just fucking bobbled it.
Engel is flown out to right and center. Did hit a homer on Friday night. We were out in right field broadcasting.
1-0.
The series open.
Like I said, I think we're pretty much going to lose this game, so we're getting swept. I just hope we don't get no hit in the process now.
Center fielder. Inside, 2-0.
We got Farmer, we got Nico. I'm pretty sure Mazara's going to pinch hit in this one.
You really want to try to work that two-seam fastball down in the inning, try to get that ground ball to get yourself out of this jam.
2-0.
He's got to be careful.
Hal Hinch will probably just start pinch hitting pitchers, so that way they get a no-hitter.
Just for the sake of throwing a strike.
Yeah, that's
He
gone.
did. Engel turns on it and sends it foul.
Oh, what did I say, though? In 3 batters, he's going to give up a home run. How many batters later is that? 1 out?
Yeah, that's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, you can't
Almost called it.
Just throwing just for the sake of throwing a strike. You gotta be careful, and that's the problem that it was, is for getting on those counts where you're in a hitter's count and have to come in. Buck's got to just work ahead. And a little bit of unfortunate luck on that last one with Eaton. Now he's in a big jam.
Rob Stradamus with this fucking shit almost.
Yeah, when we get to 2-0, we're chopping. We're hoping that they go, okay.
And there is no single major league hitter that is afraid of anything Buck Farmer throws. Their eyes light up every time he pitches a ball.
To get the bat head out in front.
Oh, and he hits him. Yeah, hell, bases loaded. Here we go. It's about to be 6-0. Collins coming up. Oh, yeah.
Plenty of traffic for Chicago here in the 6th. Bases are loaded with only 1 away.
Looks like it's a changeup there that gets away from Buck Farmer.
And I think there's several of them that have
been literally pitching good all game. Then this inning.
Flying open.
What the fuck are they doing?
That, flying open.
Is the Buck experiment maybe finally over, you guys think, at some point?
Chris Fetter's going to go out and have a nice little conversation here. Settle him down.
Like, he sucks. Why do they keep bringing this idiot up? Bases loaded, 1 out, top of the 6th in the game. We've been in until literally right now.
I'm wondering if he's trying to do too much, because now he's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble, and he's trying to make those perfect pitches, and now he's got some traffic on the bases. I think this is a great visit here, too, to just simply say, listen, trust your stuff, calm down a little bit, and attack the hitters.
And he might have also told him, that, hey, put a spin or a wrinkle on something. I mean, you're opening up, or your changeup isn't quite there. Why don't you throw a slider? Why don't you go to something else? You've got a good slider. Try that one. And then once you're ahead in the count, then try to go to that off-speed pitch.
See what he does in attacking Zach Collins. At the bottom of the zone, 0-1.
And then can one pitch help you get a better feel for your
You know what I would do?
pitches?
If I was
Well,
the
I think they
Tigers,
just feed off of one another.
I'd
and
bring in
sometimes
Daniel
they go out
Norris
there and
right
throw
now, in all
maybe one
honesty.
slider, and it's kind of backed up on him a little bit. I mean, you have to get to the point where you're going to trust
the
him.
right-handed Buck Farmer. They never see it
That
coming.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that one that he struck out
0-2.
Grandal with, and then the first 2 pitches here to Collins, good fastballs, and Chris Vetter might have just reminded
333
him,
with
hey,
0
listen,
grannies in his
95
career.
in
Well,
your
well,
pocket.
well.
Don't forget about that too.
First time for
You don't
everything,
have to trick
right?
them.
Sometimes those visits, they don't take that long, not that many words to get the point across.
And sometimes, too, Shep, pitchers give hitters way too much credit, and vice versa.
Just got
Fouled it away, remains 0-2.
Collins
Top of the
circled in
6th,
third,
2-0
threw
White
off the
Sox.
center of the fifth.
Bases loaded, 1 away. 0-2 count.
That's the biggest thing too, just being in the bases loaded situation.
Yeah, me
like
too,
this.
Kenny. I think Norris
You know,
would be a better
and
pitcher
nowhere
right now to
put
bring
him,
in
obviously.
all
You
honesty.
know, you can't be afraid.
If you're trying to
come,
lose,
to pitch
then
on
Daniel
on the
Norris
corners.
is the
you don't
move.
want to just lay it, in there because you got no place to put him. And Buck's done
Another
this
foul
now.
ball, same spot. I mean, that's not a bad spot to throw that pitch, but I mean,
look at
clearly
the
he can
Tigers
foul it off.
defense here.
So
Guys,
go
they
into
got
the.
shift on.
I don't know. I would go into low inside on this dude.
This is where the shift for me could be.
I don't think he's got the hands to
Get
turn
the
on this
ground ball that
pitch.
he
Go
needs that he
inside and
wants.
throw it really
But
hard
will
and
they
low.
be able to turn the double play to get out of this?
Again, more than likely he'll roll over the top of it if you pitch it
Strikeout
right.
here more than anything.
Yeah, he's out. Okay, good pitch.
Well done.
Outside works too. Outside works too. I didn't think he'd freeze at it though. Again, stay low. That was a good idea to go low with that pitch. He fucking buckled on a low ball.
Nice change. piece
Inside,
here,
outside,
and
whatever,
well-located
whatever.
change
I mean,
up
low was the
to
idea.
get
Was the
Collins.
operative.
really
He's been
used
calling.
that
He called that
outside
literally for the
down and away
for the
pitch
White
to
Sox earlier in the
the
game.
left-handers. He
If
was
you
on
remember,
fastball,
Robbie
Dolly
Grossman
gets in with a 95-mile-per-hour
got
fastball, and
rung up
there's
on a
an
pitch outside.
85-mile-per-hour change piece that gets Collins.
Nicked that corner
That's
just
a
like that.
perfect
Yeah, I remember. Trust me, I keep
We were
track of
just
stuff.
talking about the
So we both got,
just
he's
setting
consistent.
that up, when
It
he's
is what it
using
is.
that
Not-
outside
these
part of
don't
the plate
suck,
with that
but they're
95
consistent
mile an hour
today.
fastball. That hitter's seeing that outside part of the plate.
All right.
There it is again. And all of a
If
sudden
he can get a
that
pop
comes
up
down
here,
the
fuck,
slope.
I would be blown away. Mendick is up. He's the wild card.
Mendick fouls back the first pitch he sees.
0-1.
0-1. Mendick singled and scored in the fifth. Struck out swinging in the third.
The only bummer is if Buck gets out of this, they're going to keep his dumb ass around.
And there again, no one
And so there's an evil part of me that hopes that he just
being
gives up a
aggressive,
grand
saying,
slam,
hey,
so we just never
Buck's
see
going
him.
to come right after me. He's not going to try to nibble. Not with the bases loaded. He's going up.
But again, it's hard to judge a guy when you're playing a fucking White Sox. It really
I feel like both
is.
sides today have
It's
been
kind of,
really
it's like an
aggressive.
unfair thing
They
to do.
hit
It's
the
to be
batters
like,
well.
well,
They're
you suck. You
attacking.
can't pitch to the best, one of the best lineups in the American
0-1.
League. Well,
Inside. This is a big moment in the
Who
game.
really
though.
can?
It's 2-0. It's
1-1.
still attainable for Detroit. You don't want it to get away in this inning. And plus, I wonder if it can give you momentum the other way if you get out.
they're a
of such
team that's
tough
liable to
game like
pop
this.
off and score 50. They've done that. Like, how many times have the White Sox scored above 10 runs this season?
doing what he's doing.
You know what I
with the
mean?
Tigers
1-1.
hitters, Exactly. They're still
I know of 2 games they've scored 30 runs. You know what I mean? Like they're a real dangerous offense that's liable to pop off and just score. And like they're missing
And I
Eloy
think
and
about what it'll
Louis
do to Buck
Luis
Farmer's
Roberts.
confidence level.
Like that's
That's what I
crazy to
definitely
me.
think about if he gets out
And they're
of this
this
jam.
good still. That's frightening. If
Here's
they
the
had
1-2.
those 2 guys, they'd. God damn it! Come on.
Another run scores for Chicago.
Whatever. This might lead to him leaving.
Tough
Well, that's
break
probably
right here,
ball
Dan.
game. You know, in all
And we
honesty,
talked
even
about
if
him flying
we
open
score a
on
run
that
or 2, I don't.
changeup. And there was
Duh,
again
it's,
where
you know,
that
we
ball
got
runs
this part.
all
It's
the way up and
this
into
team
the
we're
right-hander.
playing. You know what I
Just
mean?
Unfortunate,
What's going on? What the hell?
fortunate pitch for the Tigers.
Yeah, thank you guys. We hit the
I
20
feel like
likes
Buck had
actually.
him set up.
Appreciate it. Like I said, we'll hit 20
1-2
likes by
count,
about the
put him
6th
away
inning.
there.
So I do appreciate you guys. Very, very kind.
2 singles and 2 hit batters. Has
Well, you know,
produced the 3rd run for Chicago.
Yeah, if you're wondering what's with the preposterous amount of dislikes, it's one bald retard leaving a lot of dislikes. Don't worry about it. They for the most part, most of them disappear.
You know, to get hurt like that on his
so-
changeup is kind of baffling to me.
Yeah, arguably his best pitch.
You know, yeah.
He
Well,
just doesn't have a good feel for it. It just seems
yeah.
like he doesn't have that real good feel for it. He did throw a good one to Collins there. It was down and away to the left-hander. But to the right-hander, it just seems like he didn't have the right feel for that pitch against him right now.
Now behind in the count, 2-0 to Garcia. Make it 3-0.
3-0.
When you hit a batter,
Come on, dude, just throw a
in that
strike.
situation like he did to Mendick, can that, how much does that play with your mind?
Oh,
for the next
it
batter?
does. It does. You know, just the way the whole inning has kind of set
Dog,
itself
literally,
up,
dude, just
and then,
fucking
you
throw
know,
this
get
guy
back
up. He
in,
won't hit a home
nothing,
run. Like, I
and then
don't
to have
understand
that
why
happen,
they,
yeah,
like,
very, very frustrating.
he's going to walk this guy, and it's going to be 4-0. It's like, yeah, that's what I
Walks
thought.
Garcia. In comes another run.
He literally can't beat you. Like, he actually can't beat you. Like, he can't take it yard. Like, I don't understand what Farmer's doing. If I got bases loaded and I got Leroy Garcia up, I'm fucking throwing it right down the middle every pitch. And I'm like, whatever, dude. He's not hitting a home run on me. And at most, he fucking hits a long fly ball to center
Yeah,
field.
just everything
Another
just
walk.
seems to be, you know, arm side, missing arm side. You know, even with the changeup on
They got guys in this lineup that could.
fastball,
This guy Vaughn can hit a home
running
run.
up
Like,
there.
that's the problem now. Now he can hit a grand slam.
Arm side.
Why didn't he do that to Garcia? Literally,
McKinnon.
that pitch to Garcia
Yeah, I
3
just think
times
it's
in a row.
front
Probably
shoulders
the innings,
flying wide
whatever.
open, that's what it
I
is.
hate Buck Farmer. Sorry,
You just can't finish
it makes
off.
me
You're just
mauled.
flying open in the-
Buck
yeah,
Farmer
it's
literally
not
makes me a
catch up
molding
with your body
person,
and
just
it's
like
just-
Nico Goodrum and Mazzara do. They're so awful. In context of the major leagues, they're obviously better than me,
His
but
second
like
at bat of the day, he came in to pinch hit
in the
for
context
Brian
of
Goodwin in
the game,
fifth,
they're
swung at the first pitch and popped it up.
they don't belong. You can see clear differences. Like, rookies are better than these dudes by a mile.
The 0-2.
Might as well try. Oh, there we go.
Right side,
That'll be the inning.
Castro's got room and he puts it away. 2 more for
That could have
Chicago.
been worse.
They are up
Hey,
4-0
that
as
could
the
have
Tigers
been
head to the home half of the
absolutely disastrous. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th, though. We're being no hit, though. So it's Rogers, Harold Castro, and Robbie Grossman. Maybe we'll get a hit this inning and break up his no hitter. That would be fun. That would be idea, right? Is to break up a no hitter. 3 home runs coming. They don't even know what's coming. Oh yeah, bottom of the 6th coming up. 4-0 now. White Sox. They get a couple runs off Buck Farmer. Nothing really surprising there. What else is going down? Yeah, we're being no hit. Rogers, Castro, and Grossman in the bottom of the 6th. Tigers looking to get a hit so they can avoid joining the club of teams that have been, unfortunately sacrificed to the great unknown. I don't know. It's commercial break. This game's zooming by. It's an hour and a half long, and it's we're in the bottom of the 6th. We're looking at like a 2-hour 30 game. I hope we're not victimized. I hope that's not true, Kenny. I hope we're not one of the teams that gets it done. Like, if it happens once, I hope it doesn't happen twice to us. I just really hope we just don't get no hit this year. I don't want to be the team. Like, would we break the record? Would we be the... How many have there been this year? 7?
It's all about Carlos Rodon, who's held the Tigers
I know
to
the Rangers twice,
Yeah, it sure
Indians
has
twice,
been, and,
Mariners
I think
twice.
that's why
I
you
don't
guys
remember
had to
another
come over to
team.
give you guys a little help just to get a hit. The Tigers to get a hit.
But I feel like there's been
I'll tell
7,
you,
hasn't
the
there?
slider was everything that's been advertised as hitters were hitting 044 on the slider coming into the ball game here. But for me, it just so well
Yeah,
set
yeah,
up
this is gonna be a
by
normal
what he's
Tigers
doing
game,
with
about
his
2 hours.
fastball. and that's playing up at almost 100 miles an hour a couple of times.
Rodon's been pretty flawless. Eight strikeouts, 1 walk. That's something that's making this. Oh, ball one.
Struck out 12 in the first meeting against the Tigers. He has
Rainey, yeah, he had a decent start to the season, but the last like 3 starts have been bad for him.
Jake Rogers, Harold Castro, and
yesterday was just exceptionally bad.
In the 6th.
Was that ball too?
Looks like he's starting to get into that real good groove, Shep, to where everything he's throwing, I mean, he's attacking, he's throwing competitive pitches, quality pitches to both sides of the plate. And
I think it's a 2-0 count, not 2-1-1. That on the screen is wrong, but the placement was right. I don't know why that wasn't called a strike. 2-1.
That one right there, the outside. I think he's.
Yeah, Urania hasn't been good since really for about 3 starts. I would say, yeah.
Honest inside on an outside on an inside fastball, but right now, I mean, he just paints with that outside fastball.
2-2.
See, and that hitter, to me anyway. I sit there and go, man, I wish I had stuff like that. now he's got him. He's looking out over the plate like that. He can either stay right out there or throw that slider at the back foot. He's got either way to go.
2-2 fouled away. I think the thing many people would be looking at right now and saying, this guy looks so dominant, not just against the Tigers. We mentioned what he did against
pretty sure you're an Indians fan, Bauman. But okay.
He changed so quickly. Last year,
I guess your team changes every other day.
Almost 1.6, and yet he has been dominant most of the season.
Well, everything I've heard, Shep, has been about his mechanics, being able to repeat his delivery, and he's just commanding the strike zone better.
Easy fly out to start the 6th.
What up, Eric? How's it going, man?
A lot of it could be, just health too. I think he's to that.
Bottom of the 6th, 1 away. The no-hitter continues.
The thing that's interesting now too is without giving up a hit.
Could we avoid going into the later half of the game being no hit? That would be nice.
I've been here before. I know what the feelings are like. So as you're saying, yeah, I'm starting to get into a groove. He knows he hasn't given up a hit, but he's also going back on that experience about, okay, what did I do the last time I did it? Let me try to do that.
Rodon trying to throw a second this season, actually, now that I remember that.
Control his emotions the last time out.
Yeah, I'm glad you bring that up. I was talking with some members of the Tigers organization yesterday about that very same thing with Spencer Turnbull.
Yeah.
The ability to get through a certain plateau, 7th inning,
Harold Castro,
pitches, a full game, whatever it may be, and how that helps you the next time.
Hey!
On a 1 for a second, Garcia handles it, 2 away.
Right at it again. Have I ever been? Yeah, I've been to a lot of them. Grossman's up now. 2 outs in the 6th.
Look at how efficient he has been.
Rodon's been absolutely efficient. He's only thrown 70 pitches.
On the attack all day long. Like you said, Dan, you talked about the fastball, 97, 98. We've seen 99.
He's in great shape to throw a no-no.
I think the big problem for the Tigers is that he's located. He's painting on that outside part of the plate.
And then here's Robbie Grossman. I mean,
here's Grossman, our best shot of probably breaking this up right now.
He's probably going to take it. I mean, it's been such a quick inning, and it might be the best pitch he sees in the whole at bat. Look at it, he throws that slow curveball. He's thrown about 3 times today, just trying to get strike 1. But you have to be aggressive as a hitter. I think you don't want to get into those deep counts and get that slider. So if you see a fastball, you want to try to jump on it early.
Well, AJ told us today that that's exactly the approach that they were going to have against Rodon today. They were going to be aggressive on the fastball. And they've gotten a few fastballs that guys have barreled up but not able to find some grass or get up the middle.
Just the third batter.
I want to see a home run because that's the best way to end a no-hitter. It really, because it fucks that. A home run ruins everything. The shutout, the no-hitter, it's just the best thing to fucking. It's the best way to break up a no-hitter and to jack a homer off a guy. But
against Rodon, and so he's obviously.
That's what I'm hoping happens.
He sees the ball.
3-0 for Robbie Grossman.
He feels very comfortable in the batter's box.
I doubt Grossman's swinging here. I was gonna say he's taking all the way.
98.
3-1.
3-1.
I think sometimes as pitchers too, we think about that, saying, "Hey, you know what? He's probably not going to be swinging real aggressive here to have a good quick inning," and you talk yourself into throwing balls.
3-2
behind instead of attacking the strike zone like he's done.
Count's full now for Grossman.
And then really good pitchers do what he's just done. He's down 3-0 in the count, and suddenly it's full to Grossman, putting the pressure back on the hitter a little bit.
Yeah, and with a no hitter going too. I mean, he's sitting there going, I don't want to just throw it right down the middle either. You know, so he's still making quality pitches.
Oh, now he threw those two right down the middle.
Man, he's got 98. Fastball gets on me in a hurry. But he
Grossman
also
just
still has
fucking
that
sometimes
wicked
stinks.
slider
I don't know.
as well, so you don't know what pitch
He's
to
not
throw.
hit well against Chicago, I feel like, all season. Hey, ball 4.
Second walk allowed by Carlos.
Here's Daz
Rodon
Cameron up
today.
now. Inning extends a little bit. We'll see another batter here in the 6th. Here comes young Daz Cameron.
You know, Rodon hasn't lost anything either. You know, he started off at 95.
Yeah, we killed the. What are you guys losing again? Jesus,
Still
that
throwing
sucks, dude.
97, 98,
Seattle seems to.
sometimes 100.
Well, you guys
I know
could.
it's
You
late in
guys.
the game. I know his pitch count's low.
You guys could come back like
He
last
certainly
time.
hasn't lost anything.
Looks like he's getting stronger, Dan.
Yeah, yeah.
Cameron drives one to left.
Get out.
Vaughn ripping over, and he's got
Ah.
it. Cameron thought it was destined for the corner. Instead,
Why the hell
it's
did
a
dude?
long
Matt
out,
Shepard
and
needs
we
to
are
stop
done
like
through 6. Dan
over
Reed.
announcing
Always
those
great to
fucking
visit
fly
with
ball.
Yeah, get some
the
hits, get some
Tigers
runs.
live. They gotta have it.
Because if you're not paying attention, you hear the way Matt Shepard makes the call, you think the dude just slugged it over the wall. The fucking lazy fly ball to fucking Vaughn. All right, it'll be Moncada, Abreu, and Grandal. So I got bad eyes, and I'm standing a distance away from the screen. Moncada, Abreu, Grandal in the top of the 7th. Tigers still being no hit. Top of the 7th, 4-0 White Sox lead. Tigers being no hit, heading into the 7th inning. Yeah, dude, Shepard's weird, dude. Like, he does that consistently. He'll be like, oh, absolutely crushed. And it'll be like a fucking pop fly to the pitcher. Absolutely crushed right to the pitcher. It's like, dude, what the can you not read a fly ball? Wait, he started on that. I was like, damn, Cameron just got another one. 2-4. I can't be the only one. I mean, me and Kevin both noticed it. It sounds like that they the way that they started announcing that, it sounded like it was 800-foot home run by Cameron. But yeah, so now it'll be Moncada, Abreu, and Grandal. With Joe Jimenez is pitching. Kenny did? Yeah, okay. I'm not the only one. Yeah, we're being no hit in the bottom of the set. We'll see. Hopefully we can break this up. I don't want to be no hit. That would suck. Even one hit in the 9th inning would be hilarious. I'd be like, oh, all right, there we go. We're good.
Top of the 7th here in Detroit at Comerica Park. Carlos Rodon of the White Sox, who has a no-hitter already this season, is working on another. But first, a wall-side windows pitching change for the Tigers. Joe Jimenez is on to work the 7th.
He's been better this time around, Shep. A little bit more efficient in the strike zone. Command continues to be an issue, though.
Yeah, exactly, Carter. Losing's whatever. You can kind of anticipate that with the White Sox. You know, if you can steal a game or two from them in a series, that's whatever. But, like, yeah, dude, I just don't want to get no hit. That'd be fun. That'd be nice. But at some point, it's also like, well, that's kind of cool.
Tough against Carlos Rodon, who has 8.
It's not even really that embarrassing because it's like, well, at least we've only been no hit once. We're the only team that's been no hit that's only been no hit one time this season. So the rest of you guys are fucking pathetic losers. We've only been no hit once.
Shift is on for Yohan Moncada.
1-1.
Left side.
Get to it. Get to
Parade is
it.
drifting over.
Should be the first out, and it is. 1 away. All right, 1 away. All right. Abreu's up.
Last game of the homestand for the Tigers tomorrow night on Valley Sports. The Tigers
Get the
begin
fuck
a
out of here.
7-game road trip. It's a stop in Kansas City to take on the Royals. We'll get you ready with Tigers live pregame starting at 7:30.
We need to lead
That's
or
the
get the
Tigers
game
and the
closer.
Royals.
Just
Game
get at
one
least a point. Yeah, Tristan, a hit would be ideal.
7:30 here on
Something.
Valley Sports. Of course, Casey Mize will be pitching in that series. You and I were talking with Casey Mize earlier today. He's going to be an uncle soon.
Yeah.
His
Strike one for Abreu.
bride are pregnant with their first child, due Christmas Eve.
Christmas
How about
Eve.
that?
Could be fun.
It would be.
He was excited, too. You
Yeah,
could
he
just
was.
tell the smile on his face. It was priceless.
Yeah.
Super excited about being an uncle.
Abreu drives one to right center field. Cameron's going to have to play that off the wall.
Sucks. Oh, that'll be a double for Abreu. At least he didn't hit a home run.
Abreu's third.
Scope has that. Yeah, he's getting some rest. His hand's a little sore after he got hit yesterday. So,
because there's so many guys that are now in this day and age talking about they work uphill, launch angles. Well, take a look at this guy here. That is down and through the baseball. That's backspin, Shep. That's why Daz Cameron wasn't able to catch that baseball. That ball
Grandal's
off
up,
and it keeps going. So many times guys are taking launch angle and you're creating top spin. That ball's going to die. It's going to take more of a top spin on it, and you want to create backspin, kind of hit it through guys, and that's exactly what Abreu does.
So that's not a
strike one.
A launch angle there for Jose Abreu.
Absolutely
that is he is swinging through the baseball.
Strike 0-1, runner at second, one away.
Drive swing. That's why he's one of the best hitters in the game, because he gets down and through the baseball. He creates his angle by catching the baseball out in front.
If he does a launch angle swing at that pitch, what do you think
he's going to pop that ball up, and it's going to be a fly ball out to center field to Daz Cameron.
The 0-1. The ground out. Good sliding stop by Rogers.
Tigers went 5-1 versus the Mariners. While if we lose, it will be 3-4. Damn. Mariners got your guys' number. 1-1 now.
There wasn't even a thought
for
coming working up to the baseball. The
Grandal.
only time that I thought about swinging up, and it was against Derek Lowe, who had a real hard two-seam fastball when he was with Boston. It was like biting down on me. And I had a good conversation with Alan Trammell about it, and I told Trem, I'm going to swing uphill a little bit this time. And I end up hitting a home run, which was pretty cool, but not something that I would teach, and it's not something that I like right now in the game, because I see lots and lots of strikeouts. And pitchers are combating that too, Shep, with good firm fastballs up. We're seeing a lot of guys swing through that pitch. So if you're going to have a launch angle swing, you got to have confidence in yourself and trust to lay off this pitch up high and attack the ball down low.
Jimenez able to get Yasmani Grandal to pop out to short. Here's Adam Eaton, who beat out an infield hit in the 6th and scored. Take strike one. Chicago with a run in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and 2 in the 6th. The 0-1. Low and inside.
Don't mind that pitch at all. I like when the pitchers move the feet of the batter. I just do. I believe it makes them uncomfortable in the batter's box. And the one thing as a hitter we want to do, we want to get comfortable in the batter's box. We want to be able to know that he's not going to move my feet. He's going to be around the plate.
Pops it up, foul. That infield single for Eaton back in the 6th was his first hit in the series.
And guys, this is exactly what I'm talking about moving feet. Look at this front hip. All of a sudden, that front hip is flying open. He's getting out of there.
We are. We're getting no hit.
Moving the player's feet or hitter's feet in the batter's box can be for a pitcher.
Really bad or good, including some term. There you go.
Another 1-2. On the ground to first. Nice play by Harold Castro, and he leads.
Well, that's the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th. Hopefully we can break this shit up. Cabrera, Haas, and Goodrum. Cabrera, Haas, Goodrum. Probably our last shot at breaking it up is the first 2 batters. 4-0 in favor of the White Sox, bottom of the 7th. I don't know. I've seen better Tigers teams get no hit, so this really, I'm actually just surprised we haven't been no hit yet this season. I've seen a lot better Tigers teams get no hit, so I don't know. At least Rodon's good and done it before, so it's not like crazy Rodon's throwing a no-hitter. Yeah, imagine losing 14-3. No, I don't have one. Sorry, man. MLB.TV. You can go pay for that or something. I don't know. 7-0 in the Yankees game. Well, that's really good. Bottom of the 7th coming up. It's usually there's like a longer commercial break. Oh, there we go.
Get like a cup of ice and I pour them in there and then drink it. Maybe for this to pass. I still do it sometimes.
Like what flavors?
Banana.
Cabrera, Haas, and
I think
Goodrum.
maybe a little bit later this summer, I'm gonna try some of that banana baby food. Put a little ice on
Let
it.
me know. You trust you're gonna think about me right away.
Turns out it's later in the summer. This is for you, Jonathan Scope. Banana baby food on ice. I have no words. You're not getting out of this ship.
I can't.
I got you.
I don't think I can do that.
No,
What do
I
you
got you.
mean?
I got you different flavor.
I got you though, Mason. Are you still there?
Spinach for Shep. There you go. Simo, we
Wait a
got
minute.
you.
Can I just say one thing?
Mango, carrots.
Johnny, you know me well. I am not a risk taker when it comes to food and drink.
You don't have a choice in this matter.
Let's take a chance.
We have a Father's Day feature. This is part of a Never Have I Ever. That was an excerpt that I did with Jonathan Scope about the desire to have baby food. And I don't know if you've ever tried it for all you dads out there, but
That's not happening.
If you need a link, there it is. Just leave a like on the way out. I'd appreciate it. Yada, yada, yada. Thank you very much.
Tug.
I don't know that I would choose to do it. Jonathan Scope chooses to
That
put
is
it on
not
ice.
happening.
It's not
Do
happening.
you eat anything that is close to baby food now?
Do I what?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you
Cabrera,
eat
Haas,
anything that would be
Goodrum,
close
bottom
to
of the
baby
7th.
food?
No hitter being thrown by Rodon right now. Hopefully the Tigers can break it up.
That's the
Or are we?
closest I
Is this?
get.
Would this be the 7th or the 8th? No,
Little
of the
bit
season.
about-
Does anybody know off the top of their head the number?
I just can't do that. Simo drank it all.
Listen, if it's good for the babies, it's got to be good for me.
Okay, well, I'll go get a little jar of those crushed carrots or whatever and see if you enjoy that.
I'm all in.
Wow. Good for them.
Simo really just chugged that whole bad
My
boy.
words were, I
Bottom of the
can't do
7th. Here we go.
Miguel Cabrera.
Ball 1.
Eric
Or strike 1.
Haas,
1-1.
and Nico
Anyway, it's
Goodrum
1-1 count
in the
now.
7th.
We missed strike 1 for whatever reason.
Cabrera struck out his last time up. There's only 2 Tigers who have yet to strike out against Carlos Rodon. Isaac Paredes and Harold Castro, the 1-1 foul back.
Well, if you notice here, Shep, you're getting a couple good fastballs to hit, but the guys are fouling them off. And the reason
1
is
and 2.
because Rodon has been so efficient, so effective in the strike zone, and mix matching that fastball with a nice slot piece.
Here's the 1-2 to Cabrera. Nope. Never mind. Rodon's going to fix his hat. Kind of dig around. We get the sign. All right. Now here we go. All right. Now we're back in business. All right. 1-2 to Cabrera.
Now the 1-2. Fouled off the leg of
Eh.
Miguel Cabrera.
Fouled it off himself. 1-2 it remains.
Only 2 walks for the Tigers today. 1 in the 2nd for Isaac Paredes. And 1 in the 6th for Robbie Grossman. That's the only traffic they have had today.
Be nice if Miggy just bombed one out here. It'd be a hilarious way to end his no-no and shutout. Here's the 1-2 from Rodon again.
83rd pitch of the day for
But
on the corner to get Cabrera looking.
whoa! What the fuck? That looked a little outside.
That call, but it's a really good pitch here. We talked about this slider. He likes to throw it down to the back foot of the right-handers, but he front doors this
I don't
slider
know about
here
that fucking.
on the outside part of the plate to the right-hander. You give up on this pitch up because it starts so far out of the strike zone, you don't think it's going to catch that outside corner. In this case, it was able to punch Miggy out.
It's a generous interpretation of when to call something a strike, by the way. That's all right.
His first time up. In search of his
Rodon should get
first
benefit of the
series.
doubt. He's been throwing hella strikes all game, so it's not like he's been wild or anything. 0-2.
9 from Rodon.
Blue Jays are winning 14-3. They're killing them, dude. It'd be embarrassing as fuck to lose like that. Can't imagine. Couldn't be me.
In the batter's box, everything over the plate, he's been hitting and he's been hitting it out of the ball.
I stopped watching when it was 13-2, so I don't know what the final score was. Nah, I'm just kidding. I know it's 15-2. I know.
And they're not coming inside as much.
What's the count? 1-2 now for Haas.
He scuffled a little bit, but he's smart enough as a hitter to make the necessary adjustments. I believe that wholeheartedly, and I think he'll make the adjustment moving forward.
See if he can adjust here on a 1-2.
2-2.
High and away.
Good idea to not offer at that one.
We told you Rodon had a no-hitter earlier this season. It was against Cleveland. It was on April 14th. He
Yeah, it was like the second start of the season.
In that ball game and struck out 7 Indians.
You guys finally scored. There you go.
Today.
Oh, I guess that's a ball.
3-2 to Eric Haas.
All right. Well, that makes up for that last at bat then. All right, 3-2.
Really good pitch.
So, that's how baseball usually works.
Taps it foul.
Foul ball, 3-2. Count remains full. 2 out or 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th. Haas batting. Goodrum on deck.
3-ball count against Carlos Rodon today. There's the numbers against Cleveland. 75 strikes, filling up that zone. That was the 20th no-hitter in Chicago White Sox.
This is the 4th one. 2 of 3 have walked. So, I mean, there's a good shot that Haas might walk here if he fucking...
3-2.
Fuck. Get out. There we go.
And that'll get out of play.
I'm going to say, I hope that gets out of play at least. Full count for Eric Haas. Bottom of the 7th, 1 away.
Here's a no-hitter from back in April. Rodon just on one. Good firm fastballs. You see the slider, fastball-slider mix there. Just moving the ball around the strike zone. Cleveland had no answer. It's a tough play there. Here's a ground ball. And, man, I can't imagine this feeling here, Shep, from Rodon. Throwing his no-no. And the excitement, the emotion that has to come with that.
It's an amazing accomplishment. Spencer Turnbull can relate. Haas reaches out, sends it to left field. Vaughn looking, and he made the grab. No, he dropped it.
Oh! That better count as a hit. That's a hit. That's a hit, by the way. Extra effort. Extra effort. That's a hit.
Double in the 7th. Breaks up Carlos Rodon's no-hitter.
They have to rule that a double. Oh, tough break for old boy there. Woo, Vaughn almost made the play of the game. I was about to say, I almost said a second ago, in every no-hitter, there is at least one extra effort play that makes everybody go, holy shit. That was almost that play.
He thought he caught it too.
Vaughn was able to catch it.
Yeah.
Rodon's trying to plead a case for an error right now.
Man, am I glad that's over.
A double from Eric Haas.
All of Chicago's like, come on, that's an error. Fuck that guy. He can't catch.
And now Nico Goodrum tries to bring him home. This gets away.
And a wild pitch. That'll get the runner to third.
On the wild pitch.
All right, we can breathe now. All right, whatever about losing. I don't care about losing. I just didn't want to get no hit like a bunch of bitches. We're still not as bad as Chicago or the other teams that are some bitches.
Not frustrated, but he was a little disappointed. He really was pitching well. He wanted to go back. I'm sure he wanted to throw another no-hitter. That feeling is incredible.
Let's be honest. I feel like at most stadiums that actually gets over most fences. So let's be very honest. If they were playing anywhere else but Detroit, that probably gets out. You know what I mean?
Might have gotten to that ball. But credit where credit is due. Eric,
I'm pretty sure down the left field, still like almost 340 feet.
Scoring position here in the 7th with 1 away.
Yeah, maybe. I forgot left field's a little bit pushed out, so it's a little easier to poke him out in the left field.
Goodrum follows it in
1-2.
Zach Collins. 1-2 to Nico Goodrum.
I mean, he can still pitch a shutout. I mean, he's still, what is he at? 80. Oh, he might be done after this inning, actually. He's starting to get up there.
Guys in between.
What's he at?
You want to look fastball, but yet his slider's so effective that you find yourself in the middle.
Sends one to right center field.
Hey, that should be deep.
Patrolling center.
That'll get the run in.
It's a sacrifice fly.
Hey.
Goodrum and Eric Haas.
Hey, there we go, 4-1.
Tigers' first run of the day.
Let's break all the things up.
Too by Nico Goodrum. Running at third base.
By the way, that's 94 pitches for old Rodon. He's probably going to be done soon, hopefully.
To score the run.
And then we just get beat the shit out of by Crochet. So, you know the feel.
Base is clear for Isaac Paredes.
But when you have a manager like La Russa, he's going to let you pitch as long as you feel like. So, I mean, he'll probably pitch the 8th, actually. Who'd you trade for? Rodon?
Inside 1-0 to Paredes.
No, that's what we was waiting for. Just something. Just a little something so we don't look as bad. That's the worst, is getting no hit. I don't care about losing, but I really don't want to get no hit like that. I mean, we're still getting our throats punched in. We're still getting beat up pretty badly. But at the same point in time, it's also, you know. Well, thank you guys, by the way, for the 24 likes. Appreciate it.
Really just a few balls hit hard off
2-1.
Carlos Rodon today. Daz Cameron with a line drive in left in which Andrew Vaughn made a nice play. The Paredes
Crochet. Crochet's good. Yeah, he's good, Kenny. Good pickup.
Eric Haas double to left.
Here's the 2-1.
The 2-1.
2-2. Fouled it away.
It's funny, Simo, because we were talking about the no-hitter, and I was thinking, usually in no-hitters, there is that one or two plays that kind of stand out to help that pitcher reach that goal. And hadn't seen one yet today, per se. And then on cue, Eric Haas gets it just out of the reach of Andrew Vaughn and left.
And it really did look like, Shep, he made that play.
Well, Rodon's at reaction.
3-1. Or 3-2.
He thought he had it.
Yeah, that's about how many there is, Tristan. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's the handiwork of one weirdo, so don't, that's fine.
I'm just kidding.
we don't, it's just no star.
Paredes sprays one down the right field line.
Mostly harmless idiot. Hey, somebody made a catch? Hey, look at that guy. Full count again, so the count remains full for Paredes. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Tigers have broken up the no-hitter, and they got the run in, so it's 4-1 now. White Sox still winning this game by 3 runs.
How dominant the pitchers have been in 20.
Yeah, he made that many accounts. Yeah, he did, Tristan. Here in the year 2027. Hell yeah, Kenny.
3-2 to Paredes.
Golfs
one to left. Vaughn giving chase.
That'll get out of play.
Netting. Out of play.
How many World Series have you won? 1 or 2?
Tigers got their run here in this 7th inning on a double.
You won 3? Hell yeah.
A wild pitch and then a sacrifice fly from Nico Goodrum.
The 3-time champion World
Trying to
Tigers.
create a little more traffic on the base paths.
Under GM Kenny.
Shallow right.
Drop it.
Eaton in. Garcia
Drop it.
out. He gives way to Eaton. But the Tigers do get that run on the board.
All right, hey, at least we're not getting no hit.
From Carlos Rodon. We're through 7 in Detroit.
Who's
It's 4-1
batting? I
Chicago.
don't know that. I think it's Ingle, Collins, and some other dude. Ingle, Collins, Mendick. That's who I'm. Ingle, Collins, Mendick in the top of the 8th. Ingle, Collins, and Mendick here in the top of the 8th. I don't know who's pitching for the Tigers right now. I have no idea who they're about to bring in. So we'll see. My first guess is going to be, I don't know. Kenny's pitching. Yeah, it's not a bad guess, Chase. Kenny, you coming in to pitch yet? You could also play Kenny in MLB The Show. He has MLB The Show, Chase, if you do. You're good, Chase, dude. You're good, dude. Kenny has The Show 21. You guys could probably link up and play each other. Do you have online, Kenny? You got the Xbox Live, so you can play against
Raise your
people.
expectations of what a bank can be. Come to Comerica. Buy your Metro Detroit Chevy dealers. Put it in DNCY Chevy drives the Motor City. By North Boom.
Game back on, by the way. Top of the 8th, it'll be Engel, Collins, and Mendick against Garcia. So Brian Garcia is coming in.
Today. Kids Day today on this Sunday here in Detroit. Chicago leads at 4-1. We're just big kids watching a kids game, and my partner Craig Monroe is proving that kids aren't the only ones who like baby
So
food.
you can play against other
like a big
people
kid
online?
today, Shep. I mean, I'm getting a chance to call a baseball game here at Comerica Park. I mean, how can I go wrong? You know, having a great time.
I'm proud of you. He's a growing boy.
He
over
drank
there.
the whole thing. He drank it all.
Kids
You've
Day.
done good, pal.
Well, I just enjoy it. Enjoy the moment. It's good times.
And it seems like you've enjoyed the drink.
I did.
Yeah, good for you.
Trying to do better, Shep, these days.
Hey, one of the few
Healthier
grown men
choices.
or big kids that drinks his carrots.
Did you finish yours?
Sure.
Haven't looked yet. Well, there you go. You can check that out real quick.
And you?
You probably could play online. Engel, Collins, Mendick. Here's strike one from
Shep wanted,
Garcia.
Shep wanted no parts.
Well, again, just to drive the point home, on next Sunday, Father's Day, we're going to do the sit-down with Jonathan Scope. We played the Never Have I Ever game, and that's where never have I ever chosen to eat baby food on my own accord, and Jonathan Scope does so. So, anyway, something to look for next Sunday.
It's working for him.
It's working for sure.
So why would you stop? He's a good dude. Adam Engel leading off the Chicago 8th and singles off Brian Garcia to center.
Not good.
It's a wall side windows pitching change with Garcia
Not good.
on to work this inning against Engel, Zach Collins, and Danny Mendick.
Well, Garcia, too, has made some adjustments. Delivery tempo is something that he continues to work on. Wants to be more efficient, more effective in the strike zone. He's got good stuff. He's got a firm fastball. Shep gets up to 95 miles per hour. Obviously, the issue has been command. He's got to command the strike zone a lot better.
Yeah, it was sent down to Toledo and really didn't get a chance to work a whole lot. It was only an inning and a third down there. Didn't get a chance to really kind of hone the craft that he was sent down to try and correct. Comes right back, and he has worked a little quicker at times. I'm hoping it pays off here after the leadoff single from Engel. Collins sends one to right. Robbie Grossman's got it.
One away. What up, Raiden?
One away in the Chicago
How you doing?
8th. Push your Detroit Tigers to the top this summer with the 2021 Google MLB All-Star Ballot. Vote daily at MLB.com/vote and on Google by searching for your favorite players to send them to Colorado. Sounds like Hawaiian music for Colorado, doesn't it? I think they're going to the Pro Bowl.
All righty now. What do we got? We got Mendick up with one away, top of the 8th. 4-1 White Sox lead.
Fouls it back.
I was thinking about the home run derby.
Watching next for his Bucks. Been a very boring day.
It's gonna put
Yeah,
on a
this
show.
stream's been real slow too, but I know there's
Yes.
a shitload of other things going on in
Yes.
sports.
But I will say this,
Plus, I don't
it's
think there's,
challenging
I don't know.
when you
Just
don't
been a
have
slow
that
stream.
batting cage
Really nice
around
out today.
Yeah.
to
So
hit,
people are
because
out
you're
doing
so used
shit,
to taking
is
batting
another
practice
guess.
with the batting cage around you.
Well, the other thing is a lot of players have felt over in the past that because they start trying to hit home runs there, that it almost messes up their swings for a short period
Well,
of time.
no, and I've heard that on several occasions where guys go to the All-Star game, they go hitting the home run derby, and they come back and they scuffle the second half of the season. And the first excuse you make is, oh, it was the home run derby. I started lifting and separating. Maybe just it's just tough luck too at times.
Yeah.
Pitchers figure out what you're doing well, and they try to exploit it. Should be a great event, though. Looking forward to it.
Mendick 1 for 2. He was hit by a pitch in the 6th. It's 1-2 to him. Chicago did see Brian Garcia in the series opener through a couple of innings. White Sox won that one in 10-5-4. Won last night 15-2. That saw the Tigers use 2 position players. There goes the run. As pitchers, Jake Rogers and Harold Castro both threw in yesterday's game. First time the Tigers have ever done that since the Ty Cobb era in the early 1900s. Two and two now to Danny Mendick. Evan Marshall
2-2.
continues to throw for Chicago.
Yeah, it's been a pretty boring one. Sorry, I'm just doing a little cleaning up. This game's kind of boring.
What do you think? Tony La Russa left him in there, obviously, to get the no-hitter, but Rodon, 103 pitches deep. You wonder if his day is over.
All right, I'm back now. Good to go. 2-2 count. See if we can get an out here, get 2 outs in the inning. Maybe try to win this thing in the bottom of the 8th, score 4 runs.
And another
Nah,
one
fouled
fouled
away.
If Rodon's day is over, it was still a heck of a performance with the 1 hit allowed.
Yeah, 7 innings.
Think of this. Nolan Ryan has the major league record, 7 no-hitters. Right?
Yeah.
He had 12 one-hitters as well.
Just incredible.
So close. That's one of those records that'll never be touched.
I don't believe so either.
Another 2-2 and another foul. Mendick, a tough out for Brian Garcia here in the 8th.
I love the opportunity that I got to actually meet Nolan Ryan. And he actually helped me out from an outfield standpoint of my throwing program, Shep. He was talking about when kids long toss. When you long toss, instead of throwing the ball up high in the air, you really want to try to throw it low and on the line to get the one hop to your target. And I will say this, it did help me with my velocity from the outfield.
Low and away to Mendick. That's interesting that a can help a position player
Full count.
with that type of
Runner at first. 1 out, top of the 8th.
Yeah, a lot of times in the outfield, you don't make a lot of throws, but you make a lot of long throws.
What's going to be
So
happening
important to
here?
kinda get
Let's
that
see.
lift, kinda create that backspin.
Popped it
sprays
up.
one to center for Daz Cameron.
Should be an out. And it is 2 down, runner at
Will
first. He
retreats
has to
there,
stay
2
there.
away.
And it'll be 2 away, top of the 8th. 4-1, White Sox lead.
Top of the order for Leori Garcia.
Alrighty, now let's see. Garcia's up with 1 on and 2 out, top 8,
Garcia
4-1 White
walked
Sox lead.
In the 6th, had the RBI double in the 5th, and a 1-for-3 day.
Strike 1. Pretty good pitch.
Shep, I'm finding myself drifting, looking at all these beautiful Tiger fans, and I just seen the wave, and this is something we haven't seen in a while.
Yeah.
I mean, this is refreshing. This is awesome to have the fans back at the ballpark.
Trying to inspire the home team here a little bit, up high.
Oh, way up high, ball 1.
Had to jump out of the crouch.
What's up, Riley?
Quickly.
They were missed.
Oh, there's this weird guy named Nuz who
Always,
comes
yes.
through. He's balding and he's going through it, right? And he just comes through every so often and
that
decides to
atmosphere
dislike dump. Most of them get deleted,
Nobody in.
so I don't really worry about it.
Had to
As
deal
in,
with
like
last year.
the stream last night I had,
Runner goes
he left
in the hole. Castro,
70 some odd
good coverage.
dislikes. No,
Not
he's
in
safe.
time to get a
So it'll be runners at the corner now, I think.
Leori Garcia.
Or at least runners at first, second. Yeah, he just comes through and leaves about 70 dislikes on his 70 accounts. Yeah, I don't really care, dude. It is what it is.
Oh, so close, Shep, there.
Yeah, he left 70 of them last night. Only
Castro
one
does a good
remains
job
on my
of getting
stream
up,
from last
getting
night.
back,
So,
and almost getting Garcia there.
Boy, what a call by Ben May, first base umpire, right?
Oh,
So close.
let's just take a look here. Looks at Castro here. Ball's hit to him. He lays down. Which I noticed there goes Garcia, not right away, bouncing off that mound, getting himself over to first base. If he goes right away, Shep, he might have a chance to get a speedy Garcia at first base.
2 on, 2 out, top 8.
2 on, 2 away for Andrew Vaughn. Swings and misses. Just always amazed at how often.
You guys want to see a magic trick?
correct
Now look
on
at the
close
likes.
plays like that.
Yeah, it always amazes me. And a lot of times you don't like it. They are human. They make mistakes, but boy, do they
Now it's down to
be
3.
good and make a decision in a split second.
Yeah, they're not looking at slow.
Imagine your great troll effort just gets deleted just like that.
You know, I think back to that Nolan Ryan.
Imagine taking about 45 minutes to leave 60 dislikes, 70 dislikes.
19 times he finished as a runner-up.
Only for a grand total of like 2 or 3 to stay. Woo.
They come.
Yeesh.
How challenging it truly is
Sheesh.
to be
Kenny hit him with it.
at elite. Vaughn drives one to right.
That'll
That's
be
on
the
a
third
line.
out.
Grossman
Oh, wow.
chases
Woo.
it down, shy of the wall. That was hit hard, but Grossman got a great jump and kept him off the board in the 8th.
Sheesh. Now it's 27-3. You guys did a good job defeating Nuzdar today. 29-3. I appreciate you. There you go, Kenny. Anyway, it'll be. I'm telling you. Yeah, you got it right, Kenny. You spelled it right. Yeah, I know, Riley. It's really weird. If he comes back, I would be so fucking angry if I was him when he comes back. See, what I should do now is hide the likes, but I don't really care that hard about it. By the way, the reason this happens is because I tell YouTube about Nuzdar. Like I'm like, listen, every so often, can you guys like scan my account if that's a thing? Because I'm pretty sure my account is regularly botted by people. So in a way, it's like self-snitching because I don't bot my account. Like it's regularly scanned. You can tell by the fact that, I don't know, all of the dislikes from my video just disappeared. Yeah. Because it also draws YouTube's attention when there's like a mass amount of like fucking 60 dislikes all of a sudden from one IP address going to what to me. Yeah, it's not hard to figure out somebody's fucking around. I wish they just IP. I feel like that should be an option.
Pretty dominating performance by Carlos Rodon, the Chicago starter.
I'm here. Hey, Brent. How you doing, man? I'm
punched
doing
out
good. I'm doing
9.
good. I hope we can come back here. It'll be Willie Castro, Rogers, and Harold Castro.
Yeah, Shep, it was firm fastballs, upper part of the strike zone. It was fastballs down in the strike zone. It was.
There's a couple other people who watched the stream that are at the game today, so I feel kind of bad for them. They almost seen a no hitter.
He didn't get the call from home plate. And then he gets an 87. I mean, Hoss gets an 87 mile per hour slider that hangs out over the plate a little bit. Didn't have that same bite. He's able to whistle that ball off the wall to left field to break up to no.
Well, I'm glad you showed that one pitch that he didn't get, huh? And the difference between him being probably still in the game at this stage and being out of the game because of that one missed pitch. Haas then hits the next one into the left field corner and end up scoring a run. And Carlos Rodon's day is over, and he gives way to Evan Marshall here in the 8th. Marshall faces Willie Castro, Jake Rogers, and Harold Castro. It's 2-0 to Willie Castro, who struck out in the 5th.
now that Rodon is out of the game, Shep. Really like to see this Tigers offense get to Marshall here. He's not overpowering with his fastball.
The fly ball to center to start. Engel puts it away. Castro's out. Here comes Jake
Astros
Rogers.
are running wide
Marshall's
read
kind of relies
Matthew.
on
Okay.
changing speeds and moving the
What's
ball
that
around the
mean?
strike zone as
Oh,
well.
you're up 4-0 on the
They've
Twins.
got some flamethrowers coming
You guys
out
are
of
winning
that
right now,
bullpen.
I think. I think that's what you're.
One of the
Oh,
reasons
that's
why
good.
they've
Bottom of the 8th, 1 away now. 4-1 White Sox. Here's Jake Rogers.
they're 4.5.
Be a good time for this team to wake up and start beating the shit out of someone. I think we can hit Marshall. I don't know why we're not right now.
Some good pieces. They've got some
Ball one. No,
a
strike one.
defense that continues to work to get better. But they're starting pitching.
Oh, yeah.
They're starting pitching. The fact that when they added Lance Lynn made a huge difference to this staff.
Only the Mets have a better earned run average amongst their starters than the White Sox. White Sox starters lead the American League in wins, and they have held the opposition. This is a pretty impressive statistic. They have held the opposition to 2 runs or less in 43, make it now 44 of 65 games. That's saying something. The bullpen, to Simo's point, has walked the fewest of any relievers in the majors, and their strikeout average is the second highest in the American League. So that's the balance that Craig Monroe was talking about, and that's a massive reason why Chicago is knocking on the door for win number 41.
There we go. I didn't even notice
The
that
only
was
team in
down.
the American League that has more wins would be the Tampa Bay Rays, right?
Correct, yeah.
There we are.
Rogers swings and misses.
And 2 down in the inning. Here comes Harold Castro now. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. 4-1 White Sox lead it.
Stream your team live with the Bally Sports app. Get more Tigers team.
Again, this game has been about 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Baseball on Bally Sports Detroit and the Bally Sports app is presented by Miller Lite. 2 outs for Harold Castro, who's flown out and grounded out.
That jersey's going to fall again. I just hope it doesn't do it while I'm live. Strike 1.
Takes a first pitch strike.
Guys, last night Harold Castro recorded his second extra base hit in a home run. The other extra base hit is a double.
Yeah.
So he's more of a singles guy, but he definitely always seems to find the barrel. Putting it on that baseball. Kind of sprays that ball around the diamond.
Yeah, 29 of his 31 hits singles, to your point. You had mentioned Chicago leading the division by 4.5. That's the largest lead for any division leader. Here's the 0-2 to Castro, low and away.
There's been a lot of questions, though, about the Chicago White Sox winning this division. Are they a legitimate contender in the American League? And I would say so.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about that.
Well, a lot of guys are talking about this American League Central division as a weaker division, so to speak.
Yeah. Well, I think they're good enough, and I think a lot of other teams feel the exact same way. Got to be careful there as we head to the 9th. Tigers trying to stage a comeback, down 3.
All done with what I was doing over there now. I've been like ripping up boxes because I'm going to clean a little bit. Yeah, Riley, that sucks. We didn't get shit done that inning. That was a bad inning for us. We'll go to the top of the 9th. Looks like they're going to bring in Gregory Soto to pitch. Soto's coming in to pitch the 9th. And then it'll be Moncada, Abreu, and Grandal. Moncada, Abreu, Grandal. Top of the 9th, Tigers trail 4-1. White Sox lead at 4-1, however you want to say it. That's a bit unfortunate. One more thing.
Presented by Wallside Windows. Matthew Boyd, Casey Mize, and Tarek Skubal for the Tigers against a couple of guys who have winning records.
You know what sounds really good for dinner tonight? I think I'm going to get some lasagna from the store. Sounds really good.
Yes, and yes, and yes. But I'm looking forward to watching Matthew Boyd hopefully get back on.
Boyd pitches tomorrow. Hopefully he pitches well. Moncada, Abreu, Grandal against Soto this inning. Hopefully we can shut this down and maybe walk it off in the ninth.
He's been fun to watch. Just watching how he's grown, he's developed. He's turning himself into a bona fide ace of a staffer. He's got that kind of stuff, and he's got the mental makeup to go along with it.
And Tarek Skubal last time tied a career best going 6 innings in the, Friday night game against the White Sox. Gregory Soto's on for a Wallside Windows pitching change. He faces Yohan Moncada, Jose Abreu, and Yasmani Grandal.
What I love watching Soto, too, he's got a real firm fastball that gets up to 100 miles per hour. And, yes, he can be erratic at times. But, Shep, I think that works in his favor. We talk about being uncomfortable in the batter's box as hitters. That's what you want.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when pitchers throw a lot of strikes, the hitter in the batter's box is really comfortable. And you're aggressive on pitches that not necessarily needing to be aggressive on, but I like the fact that he can be erratic and kind of put some fear in the hitter in the batter's box.
It's kind of the way Daniel Norris used to pitch.
Yes.
He doesn't quite.
3-1.
I don't think he has recaptured that.
John Boyd just did a video on Bo Burrows about him puking. Yeah, I would imagine. That's a pretty funny video to do.
Standing in the box against Daniel Norris.
3-2.
Uncomfortable like they can be against Gregory Soto.
Oy.
Yeah, you just have to be careful. You have to be careful with diving into all the technology. You know, you have to filter through what works for you and what doesn't.
Full count now for Moncada here.
I don't think you should get caught up in it. I think you have to merge the two.
Yeah, you can use it as a tool.
Oh,
right?
absolutely.
It'd be foolish not to.
I agree.
Hi, Hopper.
Hopefully that's an out. It is an out. Okay, one away.
To tag Moncada.
Here comes Abreu with one away.
We were talking with Akil Baddoo about that. You don't want to get too clouded in your head with too many numbers and all the things that are available to us and at our disposal, but at some point you want to use it as a tool and go to work off that, right?
Didn't you love to hear that?
I did.
I mean, that was just an intelligent young man just understanding that I'm going to use the information that they're giving me, but I'm not going to lose myself and give up my strengths. And I love that about Baddoo. I mean, I'm just a big fan. He's an exciting young player to watch. He talked about learning.
Who, John Boyd? John Boyd does a lot of baseball videos, Kenny. I'm surprised you don't know who that is.
Spring training, and he seems to always be with Gross.
He was talking about
1-1.
As you mentioned, Daz Cameron hits the homer Friday night and kind of lost himself a little bit, and rightfully so. And Akil Baddoo was saying, you got to grab the quiver and, shoot the bow and arrow. And I said, I've heard you tried to get Robbie Grossman to do this. He says, oh, yeah, he won't bite on that.
Yeah, he ain't biting on it.
He's not going to do that. Abreu pops it up.
That should be the second out of the inning.
Goodrum drifts under it. 2 away.
They're hitting it right at Nico. It's a solid strategy. I won't fault him.
As Ken Griffey Jr. would say, let the kids play. They're having fun. They're pimping home runs. It's a showmanship. They're putting on a show for the fans, and I love it. I think it's exciting.
Yeah, it shows a personality.
It shows their personality.
Doesn't mean everybody's got to do it.
No, absolutely not. But you're watching guys like Fernando Tatis Jr.
Yeah.
He hits a bomb 450 feet, and he pimps it a little bit. Acuna over in Atlanta.
Yeah.
They're just fun. They're fun. They're having fun. They're showing personality, and they're enjoying the game.
Well, pitchers do it too. Trevor Bauer's been well known to do and celebrate some of his accomplishments on the field, right?
Oh, I love
yesterday because he was drilled yesterday.
It was by the Rangers.
Yeah.
But I love it, though, when he is dealing and he's got that Conor McGregor walk off the mound. Just
now suddenly are struggling pitching.
Gives you the confidence, gives you that mojo.
Bauer's another one of the guys who are now struggling with pitching.
But the thing I like about Bauer is that he's willing to also say, hey, listen, if the hitter wants to celebrate, I get it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not opposed to it per se.
He embraces it.
Yeah, you got to be able to dish it out and take it at the same time.
Well, I do remember when David Price was here, Chip, and we go into the clubhouse, And on his locker, he was if you don't like the results, pitch better.
Right.
That's it.
Yep.
That's all that matters. You got to be better.
It's 2-2 to Yasmani Grandal, who has struck out twice today. Low and away, it's a full count.
All right, we're good to go. I'm ready to leave once this game's over. I got stuff I got to do after the game. That's all.
Out.
I do want to eat. I do want to eat dinner at a good time. Yeah, I hate that mindset too, Riley. I'm all for. I was so happy when Harper started breaking the stupid rules of baseball like that. I was like, hell yeah, here we go. Because I always thought baseball should be more fun. I actually think guys should still celebrate like they do in college and high school and little league. When the guy hits a homer, everybody crowds the plate, mobs him. It's about celebrating. It should be
on
celebrated.
10 hits and no errors for Chicago. 1 run, 1 hit, an Eric Haas double, and no errors for the Tigers. Eaton squares to bunt, takes it low and away. It's a second straight.
You want to know what I say?
In which they've had
In
double
sports,
digit
you
hits.
should always use the Belichick litmus test.
We were talking about the
If your
Spider
rulings
Chicago
or
team.
standards are like higher than Bill Belichick's, you're probably overdoing it.
Including
Baseball,
leading
the way they
their
view
team
celebration,
on
they
base
hate it.
percentage.
Bill Belichick, the way he views celebration,
They got
he loves celebration. He thinks it's he says it's if you do something big and you don't celebrate, to him that's a sign you don't give a shit about the game of football. You don't like the game. You're not excited that you just did something that you've been training to do all fucking week for. That's. I mean, Bill Belichick's even pro like celebrating and having fun after you do something
He
important.
has set the culture in there. He's
Like
talking
in
about
baseball,
all
it's
their
like okay,
complete game.
baseball,
He believes
maybe
they're
lighten
a
up
team.
just a little bit then.
He believes they're
Again,
the
the
best team.
Belichick litmus
He did
test
say
is
that.
always
He
a good
said so
one.
himself, they're the best team.
Lays down a nice bunt. Soto hopped off the mound quickly.
Ah,
Dirt by Harold Castro, but Eaton beat it out.
can I see a replay? He looked safe, but I'll see a replay.
Eaton showing off his speed again. Let's take a look here, though.
Yeah, he got it.
Safe.
I was gonna say he looks safe. I just wanted to see a replay.
By Harold Castro.
Great pick, but it's also a nice play there, too, by Gregory Soto bouncing off the mound. Getting to that ball.
Got it by like a literal inch of a foot, dude. That was a goofy way to run onto the base. I mean, he knows he beat it out by literally like his foot got down and then the ball got there. Like his toe touched the base and the ball got in.
Like a $140 over the last 31 games. So
Praying to the baseball.
yeah, hoping something. Look at the heartbeat going a little bit.
2 on, 2 out, top of the 9th, 4-1.
Engel swings and falls it away.
I hate using closers in non. I don't like using
Those guys that you
Soto
don't
in
like
situations.
If you play against him.
Yeah, but if he's
but
on your
you
team,
want him.
yeah.
But you want him on your team. I've got a couple other guys in my.
A lack of
mind that I
pressure
think
seems to
about.
worry, like make him not pitch as well as he
I'd rather not
could.
say. No, I'm going to tell you
Yeah, I
anyway.
was
You know
gonna say,
that.
doesn't take much to pry it out of you.
Not at all. AJ Brzezinski is one of those guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure.
Not a fan. I wasn't a fan, but now I'm a big fan. I got a chance to meet him and talk with him. But when he had that White Sox uniform on, man,
1
I
and
didn't
1.
like him at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. He would rub me Shep the wrong way.
Yeah, you know what? There's a lot of athletes like that, and a lot of times that's a good thing. You know, I mean, here in Detroit, we've had plenty of those. I think of Bill Lambier right away,
Yeah.
right, with the Pistons. I think of Dino Cicerelli with the Red Wings, or a Darren McCarty with the Red Wings. Engel sends one to deep center field. Cameron on the run. Boy, a nice job out there. Seamless for Daz Cameron. Tigers in the bottom of the 9th have the top of their order. It'll be Grossman, Cameron, and Cabrera, trailing by 3.
All right, 4-1. We have a chance to go try to win this. It'll be the top of the lineup for the Tigers, fortunately. So Grossman, it'll be Grossman, Cameron, Cabrera, top of the lineup. So 1, 2, and 3. We'll probably be facing Liam Hendricks here. So he's probably going to be out for revenge after we made him blow a save on the other night. Bottom of the ninth. With Derek Hill, I think he's already starting a rehab assignment. Hold on, let me blow my nose. Yeah, Hendricks is in. No, not what, Kenny? Oh, you said never mind.
Well, because of Carlos Rodon,
Yeah, Riley, I think Derek's I think he's already starting a rehab assignment. I won't swear to that though.
Still up for grabs as far as the Tigers.
Because I think he just sprained his shoulder. I think he just, fucking jammed it weird.
Tigers Live postgame, but Rodon was terrific, as many other teams in the American League have seen so far this season.
Yeah, that's what happens when you go up against good pitching.
Unless something worse has developed from that.
It looks lethargic and everything. But
Hendricks is up. Grossman, Cameron, and Cabrera here in the bottom of the ninth. 4-1 White Sox lead.
Earlier this year, and what made him so tough against the Tigers hitters today in today's ball game?
Oh, Little Miss Princess. Oh yeah, I forgot Kenny hates Liam.
The comeback that is right before us, Shep.
Well, they did come back Friday night against this guy after a 47-minute rain delay. Ended up losing that game in extras, but they did get to him in the ninth. He will face
all right, here's Hendricks
in this inning that got to him in the ninth on Friday night.
Well, you know what you're going to get against Liam Hendricks. You're going to get a firm fastball to both sides of the plate. He's got a curved ball and a slider.
Here's Grossman.
That slider when he gets you to 2 strikes to put you away.
Ball 1.
You saw there, that's 97 up. He likes to entice you to chase that.
Grossman 0 for 2
out
with a
the
walk.
strike zone.
First hit of, I think, the series would be nice. Oh, no, he's got a couple.
Grossman walked in the 6th. Swings and fouls
1-1.
away. Hendricks has splashing numbers for Chicago. Among American League relievers, he's number 1 in saves and 4th in strikeouts. One and two.
1-2.
It was the Tigers that ended his 12 save streak and 14 game scoreless streak with that 9th inning. Inside 2-2 to Robbie Grossman.
2-2.
Grossman's got himself in a 2-2 count here. Really in protect mode, trying to get on base here so the Tigers can get something going. Liam Hendricks likes to throw that 2-seam fastball here in this count quite often.
Missed inside.
That was a crazy call. Full count.
3-2 now. Sorry if you heard some language that didn't agree with it from Liam Hendricks. A little upset at himself there.
Oh, that
Ball
was
of
Hendricks
fire,
making
isn't
that noise.
Gotta move our microphones up a little bit, I guess.
They're competing, Chubb. They're competing.
I love the competitive fire.
Me too.
We just don't want the folks putting it on mute.
Well, we definitely don't want that.
The payoff to Grossman. Fouled it away.
The beautiful sounds of the game.
I think some of my favorite.
Full count it remains. Another foul ball by Grossman.
In the 9th inning with Friday night, you just let the crowd almost take over.
Yeah.
You could feel it. You sense it. And then feel
Yeah, I
it.
like it too, Riley. I think it's humanizes the game a little bit.
Those 3 steps, a lot of fun when you're at home. Tigers after this, 7
It's like,
games,
see, they do get mad when they get out, Mom and Dad. I told you they
Days last
do.
on the road. 3 in Kansas City, 4 in Anaheim against.
Do you see major leaguers getting mad when they mess up in games? Oh, yeah. I see them break bats and fucking beat the shit out of stuff in the
Double
dugout.
2-2. And he strikes out Grossman to start the 9th. Hendricks, one of those very emotional players. He's not afraid to share that emotion with all of us here in the ballpark. Friday night, remember, it was coming down heavy. Hendricks wasn't happy. He couldn't control the baseball.
To be fair, I was a lot like Hendricks when I actually played baseball.
Deposited into the right field bleachers.
A lot of swearing. Give up a home run. Oh yeah, I'm in trouble for swearing.
Different scenario here with the Tigers.
You know
down
where somebody puts the glove in their face and you just see their eyes and you just hear fuck.
I think the question here, Shep, is does he get that same fastball?
Yeah, I was really bad though. I had a bad temper when I played baseball.
A guy like Hendricks give Cameron in this situation.
I think he gives him a lot of respect. I mean, the fact that the kid comes up bottom of the ninth inning, down 2 runs, and deposits a ball to right center to give the Tigers a.
Like if I got out or struck out or something and like somebody else came up after me and got a hit or something, I would scream at the other pitcher, "That's what you get, bitch!"
Fastballs, not by no stretch of the imagination. But I guarantee he's going to try to make sure that he's efficient.
I was a very passionate player. I was a team leader, though, according to all my coaches.
And you know Cameron won't back down. Here's the 1-1. Got under it. And skies it to
Desmond.
right center.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Over. And there's
Damn
2
it.
away.
2 down in the 9th. Yeah, I was a very fiery player, but I was also kind of a leader of the teams I was on.
Leaves it up to Miguel Cabrera.
Kind of like these battles here for me, Shep.
Not necessarily the best player on any team I was ever on, but I was always the team leader of most teams I was on. As soon as I turned like 12, yeah, immediately I became a team leader. I was like, I want to be the guy kind of, yeah, this is my team. I don't care if I'm not the best team on the team. We're going to have fun, though. It was bad when the 2 years I was the best player on a team. Oh, boy, those were bad years.
Cabrera hitting .455 in his career against Liam Hendricks.
Happened twice in baseball. That's when I knew I was on a bad team. When I was told I was the best player on the team, I went, uh-oh.
It was actually Cabrera.
This is going to be a bad season for us.
The other night. And then
uh-oh.
Billy Castro was a pinch runner for him, but he got the
again, I could pitch really well. That's literally, I'm a monster pitcher, but I couldn't fucking hit. 1-1.
Is the 1-1.
Ball
right center field.
Well, good game, Chicago. It was a lot better than yesterday.
2-3 in the 9th. Another save.
Well, that was an ugly series for us. We lost 2 of the games in the series. We lost the series 2-0. We got swept in 2 games. Pretty brutal. Not many real positives. Our bats didn't do anything this series. We got completely stifled by Chicago's pitching. So good game to them for those 2 games. Yeah, weird 2-game set. Yeah, that other middle game didn't actually count. Kansas City is who we play next. We'll play tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, I believe, is the game. Or it's 8 o'clock, right? Because it's in Kansas City. Hold on. All right. Yeah, Kansas City. I believe it's at 8 o'clock, so I'll be live tomorrow at 8:05 for the game. That should be pretty fun. I'll be live tonight at some point for some gaming streams. I'm not sure what I'm doing yet. Probably GTA RP stream. Just do that, have a little fun with that for a couple hours. And, yeah, that'll be between 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'll go live. Yeah. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks for the likes. Thank you for the whatever dislikes you, if you left any. I think there's 3. That's all that made it. So, yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for a fun stream. 28 likes. I appreciate it. Yeah. We'll see if we can do better against the Whites, the Royals. That was a tough series. So, go Tigers, go Lions, go Patriots, of course. And, yeah, hopefully the next series is better. So, I'll see you guys later tonight, or I'll see you tomorrow for the Tigers and the Royals. Yeah. All right. Peace out. Have a good rest of your night. Go Patriots. Go Lions. Go Tigers. And bye. Have a good day. See you later. Time to go eat dinner.